said go, baby. Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the inaugural Analog Kids livestream. First time we've ever done anything like this, so expect no shortage of ridiculous and crazy interruptions and technical issues, and my computer already feels like it's on fire, so here's hoping that doesn't get any worse. Actually, I think it might be cooling down. It's not giving me first-degree burns anymore, that's the important thing. Anyway, my name is Sigma, and with me are the rest of the Analog Kids. We have YouTube personality and serial ghost botherer, Son of Ifrit, also known as Mr. Sev.
Oh, you're bringing up that now?
You are not Mr. Sev, shut up! That, instead of being Mr. Sev, was Deviantart personality Medulla Oblongata.
I don't have much of a personality, but hi.
Oh, please, we're all Z-listers here. We also have...
Beg Jennifer.
We have YouTube Let's Player, Captain Bugman, who needs
Also
to do
going
more
by Doc-
Oh,
also
right.
going by Dr. Ken these days. Either
Right,
or, though.
Dr. Tin Can. I'm sorry, I keep forgetting that.
I'll take either, really.
We have, or had, I don't know if they're still lurking around here somewhere, but hiding under one of the couches in here, we have Dark Cave Dunsparce, or Dark Cake Dunsparce, or just Cake. From Tumblr.
Yeah, Cake is not in the call at the moment.
Alright, well, thank you very much, YouTube commentator and general YouTube personality, GaleForce3192? Is that the number?
Hello.
That is the number. We call her Windy.
Yes, that's the name I go by on Skype.
So, you may have noticed, good viewers, that we are currently on Deadspin.com. Why are we here? I'll tell you exactly why we're here, because we just kicked off 2017, but in order to send off the year properly, we really do need to go through what's something of a tradition amongst us here at the Analog Kids. And that is finding out what people stuck in their butts!
Yay!
Yes, ladies and
Better not
gentlemen.
show up on this list.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to sound the depths of the U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission's database on emergency room visits. Below are the strangest, most awkwardly shaped, and least pleasant objects that America has shoved into its various holes. God bless us, everyone. Alright, starting at the ear, we have...
Oh, I want to do this one.
Oh, fine.
Okay, so we have a deflated balloon. Well, that's stupid. Why didn't they inflate the balloon first?
Because then you wouldn't be able to stick it in your ear.
This is true.
Why didn't you just stick it in the ear and then inflate it?
Right.
Exactly.
That way you can really see how the ear canal is.
Because that's how that works.
Listen, you're sticking ears in your balloon.
Airheads.
Balloons in your ear.
No, I
Did you
just imagine someone just like stretched the balloon and stuck it over top their ear.
Did you just say ear in your balloon?
Yes, he did.
There's a slight possibility that this is the event that has occurred, yes.
The ear in your balloon.
Is this another headlight fluid moment? This is another headlight fluid moment.
Maybe.
Alright, well, now that we've cleared that out of the way.
Can you move the... I'm looking at it from the stream... The list from the stream.
Sorry, I was trying to also pull up the stream optics. As I said, I am very new to this, so thank you to all 6 of you. Who I'm pretty sure are just... I'm pretty sure all but, like, maybe 2 of you are actually just part of the stream itself, and not actually in the chat. Where's the chat? There's the chat. Nobody said anything. Not surprised. Okay, moving on. Up next, we have a beetle. Is it the bug? Is it the car? Is it the
I'm pretty
British...
sure it's the bug.
No, I'm pretty sure it's the car. I mean, it's small enough.
See, I was guessing... I was going to guess one of the British music performers.
Either that, or it could
If that's
be
the
like...
case, then beetle spelled wrong.
It could, like, be a little model beetle just stuck in someone's ear. Just... I don't know.
If you hear a strange beeping noise in your ear... okay, next up we have an actual quote. Place toilet paper in ear so wouldn't have to hear neighbors.
Hey, at least they gave an explanation.
Toilet paper wouldn't be doing the job.
Better get some more toilet paper.
At least they have toilet paper.
Let's see.
Next one.
A chess piece. Okay, I
Hold on,
kind of want to know which one.
Hold on,
obviously the king.
Hold on, I gotta say it. Hey, I think I got a chess piece in the ear. Oh, hold on, let me check, mate.
Oh boy.
They say you should let the bishops be close to your ear. This is not what they mean.
Pawn threatens bishop. What? Pawn threatens bishop.
I don't get it.
It's a History of the World Part 1 joke.
That's why I don't get it. I haven't seen that
movie.
Not in a very, very long time. Let's see. Up next we have...
We have the plastic drinking straw. That is not how you get water out of your ears.
No.
So is that...
Although I'd very much like to know how that got stuck in your ear. I would think that it'd be relatively easy to pull out.
Very carefully.
It's a bendy straw.
Trust me, I've done
Obviously.
Oh.
Or it's one of those, like, twisty straws.
Oh, God.
Oh, that sends the tinglies up my spine just thinking about it.
You're welcome.
I mean, if it can fit the ear canal, then I guess.
Makes my brain itch just thinking about it. Can we move on, please? Thank you.
Okay, paper napkins, plural.
How many?
I love that.
Enough to drown out the screaming!
I mean, okay, you go to a restaurant and you hear a screaming baby. That doesn't mean you have to take the whole napkin box and shove them all in.
I mean, that's what I do.
You gotta drown out the neighbor that is deafened themselves by stuffing their ears full of toilet paper.
Bringing it back. So next we have a hairpin. pin?
A
Singular.
hairpin.
What were they trying to? Your ear is not a lock. Don't pick it.
That I mean, some people pick their ears. It just happens, but
Was it
that's
the
not what they
hairpin?
mean by pick your ears.
It just happens.
And
It
then
just works.
a hair band. What? An entire hair band?
No, an entire hair metal band.
I was waiting for that joke.
Oh, yeah, I can't stop my heart in my crown.
Jesus
Round
Christ!
and round.
I was wondering what had happened to Pantera.
Pantera's not hair metal.
Oh,
No.
I wonder what
Yeah,
happened to
yeah.
Dokken. Now
You're
I
thinking
know.
like Motley Crue or Rat.
yeah,
or...
that's a lot more hair. Yeah.
Obviously, people are just getting too much hair in their ears that they have to stick all this other stuff in there too.
No shit.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I thought they were called the Dream Warriors, not the Brain Warriors. Not the Dream Warriors, not the Ear Warriors.
Yeah, you kind of stepped all over that one.
Yeah, I did. I don't blame. I can't talk. That's why.
Gasoline. Hey Doc, I've got this. Hey Doc, I've got this weird sort of burning sensation in my ear. I think it might be the gasoline.
How much gas have they been siphoning?
What?
All of
What?
it.
What? Why gasoline?
And I would imagine that. I'm just like, you get water in your ear. Does gasoline come out using the same methods?
Ooh, newsflash, dunce. Just because the WikiHow article told you to put gasoline in your ear to clear out the earwax doesn't mean it works.
Fucking WikiHow. Will WikiHow ever not be funny? Stupid question. The answer is no.
I concur.
I
And
like this next one.
quote: crayon stuck in ear for 2 weeks.
A whole new
Really?
meaning to earwax.
It took you 2 weeks.
What did I take it over? Is that it was in there for 2 weeks.
2!
A whole
not
2
thought
weeks.
Like,
A whole 2!
Just, why did it take him that long? Did they not have the money to do the surgery?
Apparently not.
I guess not.
I don't think they can do surgery on ears.
Uh,
Last I checked, they couldn't.
they can do surgery on damn near anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called
Or-
endoscopy.
Good.
Oh wait, it was you can't do surgery to fix your hearing necessarily. That's what it was, I think.
Yeah.
Well,
Even then, sometimes.
if the cause is blocked by a crayon, I think they can.
It's and like I said, it was last time I checked. It's been a while
No, it's
since I checked.
Well, anyway, after that we've got end of shoelace?
an aglet.
Oh, the little plasticky bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
the plastic bit.
There's a word
You know,
for
okay,
that.
I was
There
gonna...
is a word.
Of
There
course
is
it's a
for
word.
that, yes.
This is the English language. We have words for everything, stupid.
Almost near everything stupid.
Yup.
That's what other languages are for.
Yeah.
To provide the rest.
Fake diamond. Well, thank fuck it wasn't a real one.
Yeah,
Cubic zirconia.
still sounds painful.
Cubic zirconia!
So wait, would that mean that the head will be dense enough to make a diamond?
It started as charcoal.
It just turned into a fake diamond. That's all they could muster.
Well, it was fake charcoal, so.
Right.
Yeah.
Paper
Oh,
and an eraser.
I love that one. I just really want to know I desperately want to know the line of logic that went through somebody's head.
See, thank God this wasn't a British site, because then it would say paper and a rubber.
Okay, time to. Okay, I need to jot some notes down. Here you go.
Okay, I'm taking. Okay, has everybody taken their notes? Yeah, hold on, I need to memorize them.
Well, obviously
Okay,
they needed something to get the paper in there, so they used an eraser, but that got stuck too.
All from eyebrow ring. Whoops.
I
Very small ball.
I would very much like to know
I would
what
think.
I'd like to know the logistics behind how this one happened.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Because
Let's-
how do you get the ball from the eyebrow ring, but not the eyebrow ring itself?
I can only assume it was like some sort of sloppy makeout session.
That's a very sloppy makeout session.
What the hell?
Oh God, no!
Clearly, you haven't been to a public movie theater in a while.
Yeah, I'll admit the last two. No, actually, the last time I went was with friends. But the 2 times before that, I was by myself.
Hmm.
Then again, I watched movies that were like a month old and in the middle of the day, so it's not really surprising.
Yeah.
They're cheaper that way.
Okay, this next one is a prime example of why some people should not have pets.
Ha! What?
Dogs.
Hell!
I
Must have
don't
been a chihuahua.
know. An entire chihuahua.
Yes, Mr. Smith. Good to see you. What's wrong with you? Yes, doctor. Yes, Dr. Baird. Just want to tell you this. I didn't know whether I should go to the doctors or the veterinarians for this. This is entirely new to me.
Okay, if this
Not
is
to
to
make
avoid
that
the
joke.
curse of the monkey's paw, the point is that it's a paw from a monkey!
Yeah.
Don't
Oh,
take the-
man.
Don't stick the puppy's paw in your ear. Don't do that.
Oh, no. Why did I have to bring up monkey's paw? Now I got the fucking monkey cheese videos going in my head again!
Not again.
Monkey cheese!
Okay, so the next one we've got is stuff what folks jammed up they noses.
Uh,
Milk from the fish tank. That's how my goldfish died.
It's how my goldfish. Well, my goldfish did eat a lot of those. I don't know why.
that's how my fish escaped.
Eh. Not worth asking. If
Finding Nemo.
I just killed it with dead fish. I'm sorry.
quote, stuck a raisin up his right nostril. Brother tried to remove with tweezers, but patient moved.
Didn't we get this in 2015?
Probably.
I don't recall.
'Cause I
Why
just
is
never
the
got another
fact-
one like this in 2015?
I feel like this is.
Why is the removal an important part of this?
I have the.
Did the
fe-
tweezers
I,
also get stuck?
I have the strangest feeling.
Did you just say you had a strangest boner?
Feeling.
Oh,
So,
feel
yes.
it. Feel
So
it.
yes.
Oh,
Oh, we're going to hell. Okay. So, what's next? A stove pellet.
Stove pellet.
stove pellet.
Not really sure what that is. I guess it's like
I
one.
don't know either. Let's
I
I'm-
think it's from like a wood. It sounds like
think
it comes from like one of those older stoves.
You think it could come from a gas stove?
I don't think it's a gas stove thing.
I think it's from
It's
like
I looked it up. It's wood.
I
okay.
had a feeling
Ah.
there was a wood stove.
Okay, that makes.
But it's
No, that doesn't make any sense. Actually, what the hell's that doing in your nose?
Well, Pa told me that it was a good, it was a good cold
I imagine
remedy.
like a lot of energy from the wood and just like really, damn, that's wow.
Oh, I love this next one. Quote, was laying on his back at school when an eraser fell into his nostril. Yeah, I'm sure.
That's the story.
I'm sure.
Where did he?
It must
Where
have
did
been a
that come
small eraser. How the fuck does that get stuck in your nose?
It was probably like the tip of a pencil eraser, I hope.
Okay, that actually
someone
makes
must
sense.
have been leaning their head back so far in order for it to go up that far.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
But
Yeah.
hey, some people when they fall asleep in their chairs like lean their head way back, so
Yeah, but if you're leaning way back in school,
the teacher's gonna notice, so what the fuck?
yeah.
It's probably a study hall.
That could be
Teacher
Could
never
be.
pays attention during study hall.
Yep.
true.
Plastic snake.
Ow.
How big's that snake?
Others wouldn't be ow. Actually, the rays
Oh.
might not be, but
I don't know. It sounds painful.
Why?
I
Oh
mean,
god, the next one sounds worse.
magnets up each nostril.
Each nostril.
It's you guys are smart people. You know what happens with magnets.
Fucking
How do they
magnets.
work?
Fucking magnets. How do they work?
Oh,
the real question is, were they the same polarity or different?
more than likely the same polarity. And it also depends
Ow.
on how strong the nostril is. I mean, not the.
No,
not
I
strong
actually
the
think.
nostril.
I actually think that. No, I
both
actually
those
think
are
they. I actually think they had opposite poles facing each other, which is what made it so hard to get them out.
Could be. Could
Oh
be.
God! They've clamped onto my septum.
Yeah, that's basic.
Yeah.
And you just know it was a grown-ass man did that too.
At least
Oh,
the
totally.
next one makes some semblance of sense, because at least you could use that as a tissue. Or,
What?
no, wrong one. I'm looking at the
Wrong
wrong
one. Yes, we're looking at plastic hearts in each nostril.
That was.
I've
What the
heard
hell do
that.
you wipe your nose with?
Fuck you to Valentine's Day.
When they told me about the Valentine's Day massacre, this isn't what I expected.
I'm just picturing a guy just walking up to a girl with hearts in his nostrils. Will you go out with me?
Will you go out there?
Okay.
Give me the heart. I love it. I thought I love you.
Now, this next one is the one that actually makes some semblance of sense. Sort of.
How does baby wipe make sense?
Maybe the
It's
baby
a
stuck the
baby.
wipe up the parent's nose. I don't know.
I mean,
Maybe
if
the
I,
parent-
I would
maybe
totally
it has
expect
some-
Okay, hear me out here. Someone really, really freaking needed a tissue.
yeah, but ow though. Like
But
this freaking.
still, at least that, with some logic, would make sense to go near your nose.
Maybe someone thought that the
Yeah,
the
but-
baby wipes had some form of drugs they could get high off of.
Well, actually.
That,
Oh
that-
God, you know what? That actually makes sense because
Oh my god.
I'm pretty sure baby wipes contain like some level of like ethyl alcohol or something or whatever. You know, just rubbing it.
Absolutely.
You know, like rubbing alcohol or whatever.
Oh, so it's just people getting high. Okay, that makes sense.
So they were probably trying to get drunk by stuffing it up their nose where there's a whole bunch of blood vessels.
Hi, Florida.
At least they weren't sticking them in their ass.
Oh,
So help me if I scroll down!
at
Okay,
least
hey.
baby wipes are supposed to go there.
This is true, though.
Yeah, if you're a baby!
I mean, to be fair, it could probably get a better. It could probably get a quicker high. I mean, they do say that if you shove water up someone's ass, it can hydrate the needed areas faster.
There are
I'm not
people
gonna test
who-
that.
Right.
There are people who put booze up their butts to get drunk faster. I shit you not.
I'm not
Yeah.
surprised.
Not kidding.
I'm not surprised.
They, however, shit you plenty.
I actually had one of my cousins actually try and do that when he got just passed out drunk.
Of course.
This is not
Thank
Yeah,
you,
I could
Maureen.
see that.
Anywho, moving on.
I love this one.
Mia?
Hey, look, I'm a walrus.
I'm a walrus. Cuckoo, cuckoo.
I mean, if
And then they laugh so hard that they just snort them up their nose.
if they have an itch, in their nose and they can't get to it,
And you just know this happened in Canada, too.
probably.
Probably.
Now,
can
here's
see
one
it.
that really gets me, though, is the egg dye tablet.
That is not how you do drugs.
I've been sneezing purple for months.
Just pour some vinegar up there. It'll be fine.
Ugh. I hate the taste and smell of vinegar. Just don't. Oh, no, no. No, 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 no.
Oh, come on, I'm sure you'd like vinegar pie.
Ah. I was.
Let's just
See, I
move.
was willing to do the vinegar straight up the nose joke, but vinegar pie is too much for me, man.
Oh, come on, it's not that bad.
Let's just move on to the.
It's cold with cinnamon?
Okay, now for the one that
Oh boy.
Oh,
that
this could be
that,
bad.
that I find
Oh.
the most horrifying, believe it or
Oh,
not.
God.
I can kind of believe it
there are a
actually.
lot here. Holy shit!
Yep.
Lord.
So let's start with the ruler because I think we all know where I'm going with this one.
That
I could totally take 12 inches. Are you kidding me?
I was
Deep
gonna make a
You're
swords
doing it
following
wrong.
joke.
Uh,
No, I was totally gonna go the same route. So
A branch.
a branch.
A whole branch!
I'm just picturing that fucking. Hold on, I'll get the gift.
It's all natural, so it has to be good for you.
I'm picturing someone someone trying to take the huge limbs from the ice storm recently, and trying to shove it down their throats. Just to see if
Here we go.
to see if it tastes like just to see if the ice would become ice cream.
Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, eat your broccoli.
Oh no!
Oh, gotta love the stream delay. Always ruins the punchline.
That's fine.
I just.
I can't see the whole gift there, so I'm just
Yeah.
wondering who it is besides Godzilla.
It's King Kong shoving a tree down Godzilla's
Oh, it's
throat.
King Kong. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stale cake.
That is very, very stale indeed.
I wish Cake
Would
was
have to.
here.
I know!
Cake needs to stop being stale all the time.
Once again, I could totally fit 12 inches. Are you kidding me?
Again, deep throat. You're doing it wrong.
Quote, accidentally swallowed a pill bottle when taking his medication.
That's
That's not how you catch up on your meds.
no.
I mean, if they have the goal to do it, then
Asthma inhaler? How?
What the fuck?
you
How?
do not need to breathe the inhaler inside.
How?
Deep breaths. Deep breaths. Deeper. Deep. Not that deep. Nope.
Too deep.
Okay, let me just say,
What the fuck?
how? Okay, so most of the people in this chat have asthma at some level. I know that already.
Most of the people?
Well, at least two of you.
Yeah, I was about to say at least two. To my knowledge, only two.
In my mind, that's the majority. I don't know how to do math.
Yeah, I was about to say.
There's a reason I didn't go to college. But for those of you who aren't aware, an asthma inhaler is about what have I got for visual? Oh, you'll do. It's about yay big. Like
Yeah,
size-wise,
it's not that big. It's only like a couple of inches, like 2 or 3 inches, and
it's still big enough to. It's still big enough to raise too many questions. Let's be honest.
I'd say maybe
another thing about inhalers is that depending on the medication, it's meter dose. Emphasis on metered, as in specific, is that it gives a specific amount of medication at a time. So getting the entire inhaler down your throat defeats the entire purpose.
Yeah.
Doctor, I think I can feel my airway closing up. Well, just use your inhaler. That's why it's closing up. Oh, here's another gold one. The ones with the quotes are always fucking hilarious. Was opening a bottle of soda with his teeth, and bottle cap flew down his throat.
Ow.
Don't-
That's why you use a bottle opener.
My
And
throat just felt very strange when you read that.
That
I mean, if you don't have a bottle opener, most of those things twist off these days, and the few that don't, you can usually just get it off by kind of like jabbing it against the side of a table or something.
Or hell, if you're having
Not
trouble
this.
with your bare hands, use your shirt. Use anything else
Or-
but your teeth.
Or
Yeah.
ask somebody else to open it.
I mean, granted, I've actually succeeded in getting one of those off barehanded before. It was not a pleasant experience, but I still have my right hand, so there's that. Oh yeah, I also have my left hand, but that's another story for another time.
That sounds so
break the-
raw and out of context, dude. I hope you realize that.
oh my.
No comment.
Ooh.
Hoop
Nice
earring.
save.
A hoop earring. Well, at least it's
Ah,
that's the.
How big was the hoop?
I mean, hoop earrings can be pretty small, so.
They can also be pretty big.
Exactly.
Well, yeah, but it's never really specified which way, so I'm just going to take the Occam's razor approach and assume it was a relatively small one.
Yeah, probably.
Now, I love this one,
Small
though.
enough to swallow.
I love this one, though. Plastic honey-filled straw, because clearly we need to specify that the straw was filled with honey.
The straw was filled with honey.
Why do we need to specify that the straw was filled with honey?
I mean,
Have
I
you
know
ever
people.
had one of those, though?
Aesthetic.
I mean, I get that there's people that actually want to try and simulate tentacle hentai, but this is going a little off the deep end.
Ooh, my.
Bugman?
No, seriously, have you ever had, one of those plastic straws filled with honey?
No,
Wait, that's
Listen, so far I haven't shown
Wait,
it on
that's a-
this list.
Wait, that's a thing?
Yeah.
That's an actual
It's,
thing.
Yeah. It's, my friend, got some at some point and let me try one. It's like a little plastic tube full of honey, and you suck on it and it just tastes really good.
Okay, I'm gonna take your word for it. That exists. Oh my god, this one.
Oh boy.
Quote, playing with a blow dart gun, blew the pin out, it hit the wall. Oh, correction, it hit the wall flew.
Hit the wall
Nice
flew.
typo there.
But no, it hit the wall, flew back in the patient's throat, and he swallowed it.
Ah.
Dude, just
How the fuck does that happen?
come out and say the truth. You suck when you should have blowed.
Yeah, because I am so calling bullshit.
Seriously, the only way I could probably see it is if it went a cartoony way and actually hit a curved area that caused it to kind of go back at him. But still,
The next one's another one of those cases of, okay, but why did you have to be that specific? A Canadian quarter.
it's gotta be.
Okay, there's someone in the live chat.
Really?
Yeah.
Yep.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Looks like it.
Hi, person in live chat. CC Brown? Hi, CC
Yeah,
Brown!
it's like that person.
Or
That
sissy.
person first commented a little bit ago.
Yeah.
Like I think all the way back at around the pill bottle.
Okay,
thing,
well,
Yeah.
I think.
okay, well, hi there. Welcome to the stream. This is a complete shit show, and I'm terribly sorry about that, but it's not going to get any better from here. Especially considering the next thing on the list is, quote, inhaled a wasp. A wasp?
Wasp.
Wasp.
What the hell is a wasp?
I don't know. You're the one who said it. That's not what the site says, though.
It's a flying bee-like creature that also happens to be very good at beating up eggs. Inhale a wasp while jogging, now throat swelling. My epiglottis is full of bees!
Bees and wasps are two different things.
Very much so. One
I'm-
is a friend.
I'm aware
One
of,
is a murder-hate machine.
I am fully aware of this, believe me. But if I get the option, if I get the chance to make a Jeremy Clarkson reference, I'm making a fucking Jeremy Clarkson reference. You can't stop me. Bitch. Oh god. Paint stirring stick. Okay, that's I mean, kind of along the lines of the ruler from before. And paint! What?
You do realize it
I
has
guess
lead,
the paint
don't you?
stirring stick had paint on it.
I guess so.
I'm just picturing him just trying. No, this guy was totally trying to mix paint in his mouth. Just,
No, I think for the living room we're looking more for a buttercup, and for my throat we're looking for like a deep crimson.
Well, I mean, if you stick a paint stirring stick down your throat, it's going to end up deep crimson whether you want it to or not.
Ooh.
That's fair.
Just, okay, let's see. No, this isn't quite the color I'm going for. Hold on, let me try a little something here. Yeah, there we go. This one's just mean. Quote, held down in art class. Classmate shoved sequins down throat. That's just fucking...
Oh,
That's just mean.
That's cruel.
That's horrible.
that's just
Why?
And the worst part is I could totally...
beyond cruel. That's just torture.
You know what the worst part is? I could see this happening in, like, a second grade art class or between two art majors in college.
Oh, I could see this in high school.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, it's amazing, because despite the fact that this is an art class situation, there's absolutely no indication of how old the people involved were, and it's equally believable across the board.
Yeah.
Which is terrifying,
yeah,
because it's just...
in college, like, if the art majors were drunk.
Or just really, really stressed out, because finals were coming up.
If you're using sequins in your final for art class, you're probably failing.
Well, I mean, unless it's like a... I mean, I think that kind of depends on what the rest of the media are. I don't know.
I have yet to find anything that would work there.
A sequin dress?
That just seems tacky.
Right, well, you're never going to the Oscars. And again,
Kinda
considering
wish
the
you
quality...
didn't say tacky, because I had a total dissonance moment. Now I got that Weird Al song stuck in my head.
42
my head
bumper stickers and a YOLO license plate.
Oh, trust me, it got into my head as soon as I thought the word tacky too. So
At least it wasn't just
in the
me.
chat, the German Sparkle Party went way too far.
Oh my god!
That's beautiful. I don't know who
Like-
this person... I don't know who you are, Cece or Sissy, whatever, Brown.
I actually do know who that is. That's my friend who I linked the stream to.
Awesome.
Hi, CC.
You're all... I don't know who you are personally, but you are awesome. At least partly because of the bees?
Not the bees!
A bee?
A bee?
A boo?
Not a monkey. Not a monkey.
Okay. So, a dog shampoo.
Very specifically dog shampoo. What?
Ghost, what are you doing to Templeton?
Well, there's an in-joke nobody's gonna get.
No, see,
I
so
don't-
what Ghost is doing is that he's punishing Templeton after Templeton crapped on the carpet.
You crapped all over the carpet. Now I gotta clean that up, and I gotta clean you up.
I gotta pay $117 for a new carpet clean.
And in the middle of a particularly vigorous cans dot wave, the bottle just goes flying through the air, lands in his open mouth mid-scream. And he was burping bubbles the rest of the day. Glow sticks.
Laurel.
Multiple glow sticks.
You know, when I was told I was going to a rave party, I wasn't expecting to have glow sticks down my throat.
The spy goes to a rave. Gentlemen!
Stop throwing glow sticks at me!
Okay.
Now I got those pro Jerry.
I
Oh
love
god.
this next one.
Quote.
Eating club sandwich and part of toothpick broke off. He swallowed it, scratching throat, able to finish sandwich.
Ghost, for crying out
That's
loud!
some dedication right there.
Ghost, for
Oh my
crying out
God.
loud! Be patient with your sandwiches.
Although, in fairness, happiness is a good club sandwich.
If anyone doesn't get that, I don't know if anyone gets that, but last one of his shows before, he forgot he was doing a show, and he had to hurry up and eat his steak sandwich. So he was eating real fast, almost choked on it.
I'm sure everybody had a. Oh no!
trans sandwich.
Oh no!
What is it?
Penis!
Oh no, not this! Damn that scream!
Carved down piece of domino, incised penis. Inserted domino piece into penis, now wants it removed. You don't say.
Really? I thought you'd want to stick it, have it stick around, keep it in there for a while.
I'm pretty sure this is actually one.
Breaths.
Truth be told, I think that-
Sissy, are you talking about? Okay, please tell me you were talking about
I
the
think
sandwich
it's-
thing with the hashtag worth it.
Oh god,
I
please
think it
tell
was-
me that was. Please tell me that's a response to the sandwich.
I think that was a response to the sandwich because it didn't show up when it was.
I think we were just getting around to penis.
Actually, I think I've actually heard about stuff like this being done in prisons as like a self-expression thing. It's like the next evolution of prison tattoos. And like prison tattoos, it's fucking terrible. Sandal buckle.
Ow!
Ow. Also, how? You know what? Don't answer that. I don't think I could take it.
Okay, Sissy was still talking about the sandwich thing.
Oh, thank
Good.
fuck.
Just the entire stream just takes a moment to just, I really hope. I'm
BB,
also very worried.
you know you're a gun nut when.
That's
Really-
the wrong kind of nut.
BB.
Yeah, I knew I was gonna regret saying it that way. A doll shoe.
A doll's shoe.
I have so many questions!
Hi there, I'm Sewer Guy Barbie. Where's my other shoe?
Foot fetish gone wrong.
She
My
keeps
name's
kicking me in the dick.
Tina, and you better be nice to me.
Why? Why does she keep kicking me in the dick?
Wow, I can't believe all those dolls kicked you in the dick.
We're so
I
original.
regret
Oh, obviously.
that Talking Tina reference.
I regret everything.
And I'm going to kill you.
By kicking you in the dick. Quote, had pebbles stuck in penis while swimming in a lake 3 weeks ago.
Implied he had it stuck up there for 3 weeks.
Skin a dipping.
Okay, even if it was if it was for that long, he should have got checked by a doctor. That's constipation.
Wrong end, Ifrit. Wrong end.
I don't care. You know what I mean.
Well,
Yeah, fair point.
Sigma is probably the only one who knows what I'm talking about. But I'm reminded of that. I can't remember exactly how long ago this was, but you remember the piece about the urination denial fetish?
I'm gonna say no. I think I might have blocked that out for the sake of, not traumatizing myself. Again.
But see, maybe he gets off on that kind of stuff, and that's why he waited 3 weeks.
Or he just didn't realize it for 3 weeks. Was like, why does it burn when I pee? And of course, he gets to the doctor, and that comes out, well, that's certainly not a kidney stone. Of course, the next...
Cap.
Also, Penn. I refuse to believe those two were not the same person. Just gets the first one stuck up, get stuck up in there. Well, might as well go whole hog.
The next one makes me sad.
A 3-inch straight pin.
I have several questions.
I have more questions about the next one. Marble and Pete.
Maybe these two were the same person.
What did he call himself with the straight pin?
Marble and penis! Cut penis trying to get it out!
And I think he cut himself with the 3-inch straight pin.
And then it got stuck in there?
Apparently.
Ah! 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 Ah!
You know what? Let's just move on.
Are you sure you want to? You haven't seen what the next one is.
Is it the bot? Is it the? Oh wait, no.
It's the vajayjay! And oh boy, have we got some doozies.
At least that is...
Go ahead, save this.
At
Oh,
least something's supposed to go in.
There you go.
it's not a pocket.
Oh.
I wouldn't be
Oh,
surprised
God.
if some people use it as one.
You don't watch What the Fuck Is Wrong With You, do you?
Okay, all of the quantities I'm seeing. The first one, 3 paper towels.
That's not how you deal with the period. They make stuff
That
for
is
that.
not how you toilet paper either.
Yeah, see, like, at least it comes off as if this person was trying to make an impromptu tampon, but...
This is why reusable tampons aren't a thing.
Ugh. And what the... And the next one, 3 golf ball-sized bouncy balls.
It's the rule of
Because they have
threes.
Ow.
Because they had to be specific about that.
6 screws.
Well, she certainly got screwed.
Stop my joke.
You keep taking mine.
I have several questions about this next one. Pill bottle.
That's not where you put the suppositories.
Oh.
Well, I mean, you gotta use it for. You gotta use the empty bottles for something.
To get them stuck in your vagina, apparently.
I just keep thinking, like, is this USB adapter?
Well, she was already double-clicking her mouse.
Well, she had to upgrade to the newest USBs.
I love this next one, though. Quote, sat on top of a dollhouse, and there was a spiked roof.
This
I just love
implies
the...
that they sat on top of a dollhouse while nude.
Yes. Yes, it does. You're surprised?
I have several questions.
I shouldn't be, but I am.
I just love... That's kind of where the explanation ends. Just... And there was a spiked roof. I think you can see where this is going.
Oh man.
Knotted rope.
Rope.
What? Did she want to see how fast she was going?
Go fast, yeah. It's like speed.
Speed.
Fast, yeah.
Nautical reference.
See, all
Righteous, bro.
the last few ones just get me thinking back to that fucking. See, I wish I never saw that because I just keep thinking back to how that urination denial fetish is a thing, but women realize that they have 2 different holes down there, right? Like, right?
I don't think that's what that was
Doesn't
for.
work that way for. realize that, right?
You okay over
I'm
there?
guessing it's just the.
You're getting very squeaky.
Okay.
Quote, went swimming, went to remove tampon, can't locate it.
Can't locate it.
Whoops. This is the part where we evacuate the pool.
Either evacuate the pool or something. Because the only other way, the only way she could probably know about it is if someone was, doing it.
Pointy toy pig.
One. Pointy toy pig.
I have so many questions now.
So
The hell's
do
a
I.
pointy pig?
Why is it pointy?
Talking to ears. I got the ears, folks.
That's not right. Ugh.
This is not good.
I will never think of that pig from those friggin' campaign sessions the same way again.
Oh, don't you bring Skittles into this!
I salute the fallen piggy.
I looked up pointy pig and found nothing on Google Images.
Probably for the best.
Probably a dog.
Probably for the best. Okay, this next one. Quote, boyfriend stuck bottle in vagina. Cap came off and got stuck.
I think that should be ex-boyfriend.
Oh no. From the chat.
Oh no, God.
I'm-
Sissy Brown.
Sissy, what did you say?
Ride the pig.
Don't ride the pig! This isn't Minecraft!
Okay, I'm rolling to ride the pig.
Oh my god. Hold on.
Watch.
Guys,
Oh God, the next one.
hold on,
Next
hold
one,
I
half a bar of soap.
hold on! I just had a terrifying revelation.
What?
What?
It was Minecraft. That's why the pig was pointy.
I could see it. Oh my god.
Okay, but
So half a
there's
bar of soap, you say?
half a bar of soap. That raises questions about the other half.
The other
Check
half
the
is
butt!
complete with
Check the butt. Uh, uh,
Analog kids. Just the prime picture of maturity.
Sissy, you're not helping.
well, at least our audience isn't much better. Blech. Whew.
Got lost in the grand vacuum.
Oh,
Breathe. Sigma, breathe.
Laughter.
okay, next one. Sharpened pencil.
ow.
Why did it have to be sharpened?
Just the one.
Because she wanted to get the tip in easier.
Because it's dull, you twit, it'd hurt more.
Not if it's a pencil.
Yeah.
Okay, next one. Quote, put a bouncy ball in her vagina. It's stuck. Was masturbating.
It's still bouncing in there.
The question I have: who was?
Oh no!
Because
no,
obviously someone put it in someone else's.
No. Okay. I need to ask. How many of you guys? Okay, how many of you guys watch the Cinema Snob?
Yeah.
I do.
Every once in a while. Apparently, Sissy Brown watches just the tip.
Okay, how many of you guys have seen How many of you guys have seen the Cinema Snobs review of Bat Pussy?
Oh God.
Nope.
Oh.
Do go on.
It's I've been meaning to watch it. I just haven't.
Zach,
Just-
Zach, why do you sound so intrigued?
Because I want to see where Wendy goes with this. Why do you think?
Just the way you said that. Are we sure you're not the cinema snob? Admittedly, you do have a
I'm just
much.
gonna put it out here.
Because there's a clip from, yeah, because the review is from October of 2011. It's his Halloween review of that year, and his costume is just him wearing a horse mask. And one of the clips for
The
Bat
fucking
Pussy
horse
is,
mask.
and one of the clips for Bat Pussy is just is her mode of transportation is just Bat Pussy is her riding around on a huge bouncy ball.
Oh, well, there's your problem.
You know what?
You're
I
unmasked.
have to give this person points for honesty, though. You see,
Yes.
some people would say, I don't know how it got stuck.
You mean
or-
like the next one?
Uh-oh.
Quote, placed a bobby pin in vagina, states she does not know why.
Yeah, she was masturbating.
Totally.
She failed her lockpick check.
You'd be surprised about masochists there are.
The horse mask.
The horse
Okay.
mask.
Let's see, after that we've got a doll, because of course.
Yeah.
Well,
That's. I mean,
oddly enough, it was missing a shoe. I couldn't
I mean, when
even
they
keep
say,
a straight face.
when they say they want to get closer to Buzz Lightyear, this isn't what they meant.
A small painting kit. Well, I'm glad they specified it was small. I was worried for a second. Because,
You know, I didn't realize vaginas were sentient Bob Rosses.
let's just call that a happy
Yeah,
little
next-
accident.
Yeah, it's like in the next part of a silicone dildo broken off.
That's honestly, that's just kind of unfortunate. I honestly feel sorry for whoever that happened to, because
That
that's
must have been a cheap ass dildo if it just broke off.
must have
Apparently.
been, yeah. That's
I'd
gotta
rather
suck
this
as
one
well.
top vagina.
Yep.
I love.
And lighter. Okay. Hang on. Let
She-
me. They say that
It is a French pussy.
as I mentioned earlier, some people try and get drunk faster by putting up their butt. I don't think the same principle applies here.
Were they
Well,
trying to
I
film
get-
like a French porn?
Yes.
Well, I guess.
Hold on.
I
No.
guess-
Hold on. That's not the answer I wanted to go for. The answer I wanted to go for was mais oui.
Because I'm
Who's
sorry,
supposed
but
to
they
smoke?
already filmed two. They already filmed Pussy Talk and its sequel back in the 1970s. That concept has been taken.
Oh.
And though I don't think in either one the talking vagina tried to smoke.
And let's hope it never does. That's
Let's
weird.
hope. And now we know why.
Yep. Up next, a shoe heel. I'm sensing a pattern here. Fun fact, the other end of the shoe was stuck in someone's dick.
Question is, what just if that's the case, then ow.
I just I'm sorry, I just read the next one. Pieces of plastic cup.
Piece of plastic cup, broken crayon, piece of plastic, and a straw. Why? An unspecified piece of plastic.
Why you no stop?
I'd probably just like a plastic.
Well, I was masturbating with a plastic cup and it kind of broke, so I tried to get it out with a piece of crayon and that broke. So I got a plastic spoon, and well, you kind of get where this is going.
What the hell?
We're gonna have
And
to-
finally, quote: possible.
Retain vaginal foreign body using vibrator while intoxicated. Well,
Ma'am,
at least we know this person was drunk.
she just walks into the ER. What's that humming noise? It's still in there.
God damn.
Good lord.
And finally, the pièce de résistance. What have people gone and stuck up their butts this year?
What?
Booty
What?
hooks.
In the butt. I said what? In the butt.
Uh,
Make sure you ain't booty.
Using a vibrator last night, thought was inserting in vagina. Interrupted by mom and set up quickly. Inserted in rectum, get removed.
It was that night that person had some explaining to do.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Wine cork wrapped in paper towels, electrical tape, and a condom.
What?
DIY dildo.
Yourself job?
That's a DIY dildo right there. Oh yeah.
No shit.
The worst kludged up dildo I've ever
Actually,
heard
given the removal job involved, yeah, shit.
10 broken crayons.
10?
For when 9. Well, I mean, 9 just isn't enough.
Were all 10 of them broken, though? That's what I want.
They were once I got up there.
Yeah.
I guess they wanted rainbow shit.
Oh god, flashlight.
Well, remember, only unicorns are allowed to shit rainbows.
Flashlight. Flashlight. No, Gage. We said fleshlight, not flashlight.
Oh.
I kind of wish Gage was here now.
For those who don't know, all one of you, Gage is our resident sexual deviant. He's also Canadian. We
just
don't
more
know.
vocal about it.
We don't know if there's any correlation between the two, but you never really know. Okay. Per wife, patient sat down on a screwdriver and it went up his rectum. Sure. Sure, that's how it went.
Still hurts though.
Oh god, there's part of me that's morbidly curious and wants to know which end.
Oh, for the sake of his structural integrity, I hope it was blunt end first.
Yeah, same here.
And even better, Flathead or Phillips.
Ooh.
Oh.
Not gonna lie, I'm kind of hoping Phillips, because at least that tapers a little more gently.
Oh.
That being said, if it got stuck up there, I would hazard to guess it was handle first.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, I'm just saying, when you've got an ergonomic pistol grip to work with.
Break a few eggs?
Sure, that's how I was gonna end that sentence. That's exactly how I was gonna. That is not how I was gonna end that sentence. Moving on. Not one, but 2 dildos.
Well, that's how it got stuck.
Oh.
To which, of course,
Double
I can.
penetration, masturbation.
To which I can only say,
Of
don't
course.
double stuff your Oreo.
Depending on how big those are, I can already see this. I can already guarantee the sphincter damage. Yeah. Yeah.
What's the? Oh my god, this is so me. Put a pencil up rectum to make bowel movement to get gauze patient swallow to come out. So basically, this guy would have been further up the list, but then this happened.
Just.
Oh god, the next one.
plastic melatonin bottle.
That's not how you make yourself fall asleep faster.
It's not a suppository!
Wait. Oh. A possible shot glass.
A possible...
With the shots
It's a hypothetical shot glass!
You'll just never know.
You're saying?
No, I was just saying I love it how it's only a possible shot glass.
What other options are we considering here?
Maybe it's a semi-shot glass?
Well, I mean, at that point, it's kind of a shit glass.
Why?
Oh, I'm dying over here. Oh my god.
That other one.
Rectal Fisher masturbating for her boyfriend using a hairbrush in her rectum yesterday.
A hairbrush?
Oh, where is my hairbrush? Oh, where is my hairbrush? Never thought I'd make a VeggieTale reference, let alone to something getting stuck in someone's ass.
A hairbrush?
Yes.
Joes, come over to my tub and I'll masturbate in my anal passage with my hairbrush. It'll be totally legit. Oh my.
Tub guy, you're in the wrong
Shut
stream.
up, tub guy.
Wrong stream, tub guy. Hello. A nail cuticle tool. I'm a guy, so I don't know what that is.
Anyone else?
I mean, if it's like a nail file, then
It's something to help define the shape of your nails so that it's easier to get a good for polishing, for nail polish, to make it look nicer.
I mean, he's your boyfriend, Em. I kid. I'm being an asshole. I'm always being an asshole, but I'm being an asshole. Moving on. An egg timer.
You know that's not how pregnancy works.
Excuse me. I just need to ding. What was that? That's why I came in.
That's not how pregnancy works.
All I can picture is it just going off in the middle of something. A curtain rod. Oh, hi, Glenn Beck.
It's a big. No, it has to be a big. Don't sit there. Do you know how big curtain rods tend to be?
Do you know how? Well, I mean, have you seen Glenn Beck?
Those tend to be.
Have you seen Glenn Beck? Besides, it got his scrotum on the other end.
Hi, I'm Glenn Beck. I just want to shove this curtain rod up my anal passage. Ooh.
And if none of you get, and if none of you know what I'm referencing, you might later because we're going to be playing Cards Against Humanity.
See,
Or
CC
unless
Brown,
we-
when it came to the nail curator thing, whatever it's called.
Nail
It's the-
cuticle tool?
Yeah, it's to shove the skin on your nails down.
Oh.
Right.
and also
Why don't you
that's
just
not
bite
how
him
you
off?
lay an egg.
Well, give me an egg.
You will give
Wrong stream, Wesker. Yes, hello. If you're looking for Chris Redfield, he's in the other room
Yeah.
with Proton John.
You will still give me an egg.
No, not mine. Except that one that's up that guy's butt. You can have that one if you want, but it does go ding sometimes.
Chris!
Yeah. Ice pick and rectum to push hemorrhoids back in. That's not how hemorrhoids work!
Goodness no.
That's not what you're using the ice pick for!
Also, this is yet another one
And
that
why
sounds...
would you want to push the hemorrhoids back in?
Can
So
I
they
just
don't
say...
come out.
By the way, this sounds, again, uniquely Canadian. Half expecting this to be like...
Gage!
Y'all remember
Ooh.
Ice Road? Y'all remember Ice Road Truckers?
Yeah.
Yes.
It was good for
Yeah.
a season, and then got repetitive.
Who'd have guessed?
Yeah. Doesn't really help that hemorrhoids are apparently a relatively common problem amongst truckers for rather obvious reasons.
Mhm.
Handle of a toilet bowl brush.
At
That's
least they
not
specified it was a
sanitary. You
handle.
use those to
Oh,
clean
where is my toilet brush? Doesn't really work as well. Hammer! Well, I mean, if
Hammer.
you're trying to nail yourself.
And they did not specify which end.
It's probably the handle.
No, I'm
I'm
guessing.
gonna go out
it's-
on a wild limb here.
I'm just guessing it's the head.
That's not how you get hammered.
You take the blunt end, you put it in, and then you just slowly twist it around to where you get the rest of it.
Anyway,
Nothing.
continuing the
It's scientifically accurate.
tool trend, nut and bolt.
No,
Yeah,
that's what
that's
the
not what you
boyfriend
do.
did.
See?
Stop
That's
hammer time.
Hammer time.
I was going. I'm sorry. Just
Oh, hammer!
Ifrit's response to an entire hammer. I'm just Zach.
Yes.
That was the best worst response I've ever heard. Have a cookie.
I
Yee.
didn't even hear it.
Nut and bolt. No, that's what the boyfriend did.
Oh. Okay.
That's
Sorry,
bad.
I was focusing more on. I was
No,
reading
no.
the chat.
No, that is a good reason to have missed it, because that was good.
Oh, what the? Oh, god damn it! Quote.
My hand toy from vending machine. Mom noted a rubber hand protruding from
I thought
The really low five.
I bet that was a little kid who just didn't know what they were doing.
Oh, I really wish I'd. There's a very specific Transformers figure that I wish I had. For the record, I do collect Transformers, which is why I used one as a size reference earlier, because that was the closest thing to hand that was roughly the size of your average inhaler. But there is actually one. It's one of the. It's not from Beast Wars, but it's kind of following the sort of Beast Wars trend of turning into an animal, which in this particular case is a rhinoceros. Problem is, it transforms kind of sideways, so that one arm comes out of the head and the other arm comes out of, well, you know. Yeah. Oh, backstop. You poor, poor rhinoceros bastard. Anyway, Bingo Dauber. I'm not entirely sure what a Bingo Dauber actually is, because I
Oh,
don't
let's
really...
look that up.
You know, like a. Think of it like a stamp.
Oh! Okay, that makes sense. Okay.
Right?
Yeah, I could see that going
Or,
up someone's ass.
or are we gonna have to or are we gonna have to add words to this list? Because obviously I'm just talking out my butt.
Why are they all in bright colors?
Because it's bingo.
Because it's bingo.
And of
In case
course,
your ass could buy a new meaning.
Okay.
bingo chip, because you kind of have to. Just get the whole setup there, why don't you?
Right.
Pretty sure it's the same guy.
A decorative pumpkin. Oh, what?
God dang it, sissy.
Oh,
Bingo
Bingo
night.
night, Busterski.
It's because your ass could buy a new
oh
meaning.
my.
And yes, Bingo Night did get frisky.
Yes, indeed. So did whoever stuck a decorative pumpkin up their ass. I'm somewhat worried that was Cake. Except Cake is not at all a sexual deviant. That we know of. They do kind of just sort of not talk about that very much. Then again, they're ace, so you'd expect them not to talk about that very much. Which probably means it's not Cake.
Honestly,
Anyway.
they'd probably be more concerned for the pumpkin's safety.
It's decorative.
A bowling pin?
Well, I guess that's what they mean by getting a strike.
Okay, so I know a lot of people don't go bowling anymore, but for reference's sake, hold on.
I mean, I've heard of gutter
You know
balls,
what?
but this is
No,
ridiculous.
no, actually, never mind. I was going to try and use another transformer for reference, and then I realized the only one I had to hand that's remotely that size is not exactly that easy to pick up.
Yes,
I mean,
well, it's
there's-
bowling pin sized.
Well,
I mean,
yes.
there's getting turkey and then there's getting rectum.
Oh, here we go. It's roughly
It's like forearm sized.
yeah. It's
Yeah.
basically the
in
size of
height.
two 16-ounce tumblers stacked. So.
You'd be surprised how many people like strange insertions.
And now because I've been doing it like that, I have to. Yeah. Love the little
Completely and utterly, indeed.
yeah. Quote: Shoeshine container allegedly intoxicated. Who, the guy or the shoeshine
The
container?
The shoeshine container was intoxicated.
Go home, shoeshine. You're drunk.
Did not know
Dang it,
GF
Shoeshine
inserted
boy.
object.
Ah. Sure.
Oh,
Oh my God! A
nothing
tub!
allegedly. It's
A tub drain cap!
I just
If it-
wanted to be completely filled. Oh my.
Yeah, we all knew tub guy was. Wife's 6-inch vibrator. Wife's. Yeah, sure. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
At least that's supposed to go there.
Mm-hmm. And finally, broom handle.
Broom handle.
It sounds like you're excited about that.
No, I was that was the best witch cackle I could do.
Oh. I was gonna say, what kind of stuff are you into?
Witch anal play?
apparently.
I guess.
Oh, it's a good thing we don't have any fan artists in the stream. It's a good thing we don't have any fans.
Yet.
We're just getting started. Give it time.
Give it
Oh,
time.
excuse me, there's still more. A baseball.
There's still a baseball. A baseball.
That's
The baseball.
that's an unusual way to catch a pop fly.
A base. You know when when the fan got that home run, I wasn't expecting to get shoved in his ass.
Oh man. Salt shaker. A salt shaker, clearly a League of Legends player. This one.
Well, I guess they literally meant shake it like a salt shaker.
Well, that explains why so many people are salty.
Yep.
And finally, quote: male using plastic sex toy, vibrator, that broke off in rectum but left without treatment.
Just wanted to be there to brag about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm actually pretty okay with this. Have a good one. Merry
I feel-
Christmas.
I feel full.
Oh God.
And
Or
can
like
I
a
just
poop
say?
guy.
Can I just say right now, before I get off this page, possibly one of the best things I've ever seen. Previously in rectums,
Oh no.
nearly killed him. Previously in rectums.
Previously in Rectums.
Oh, oh, those rare moments where website formatting just gives you the most beautiful thing.
It's
Okay,
just
well,
10 articles of powering up the baseball.
well, that was a particularly that. Did you just make a Dragon Ball Z reference?
Yes, obviously.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. I'll let you have that one. Uh, uh, hold on, before we move on, I just want to check. How's my camera angle look? Oh, it's the infinity window! Well, my camera angle's looking okay, but my hair looks absolutely ridiculous. Let's...
I'm only now seeing the infinity window on the stream.
Okay, there we are. Alright, now then. That's done,
Yes.
and I should probably get rid of this. There we are. Okay.
Yeah, probably.
Now, we are going to have a little bit more fun tonight. Plenty of other things to do. We're probably going to play Cards Against Humanity and or Jackbox, depending.
Sure.
I'd be personally more up to Jackbox than Cards Against Humanity.
Yeah, okay. Doesn't quite... I don't think that plays on a stream quite as well as CAH would, but yeah, we'll make it work.
I mean, the one person in the chat, I know that they understand like all of the D&D memes.
Well, at least there's that.
Because I have explained all of them.
Oh,
And,
poop fly, that's
honestly,
clever.
I haven't found Cards Against Humanity to be very funny recently.
Alright, fair enough. I guess that's what we'll do. But first, there are a few other things I want to get out of the way, and that is kind of the less fun aspect of this particular stream, and that is why it's called the Fuck 2016 stream. Now, initially, of course, this had been planned to be done on New Year's Eve, but Wendy was working that night, so we postponed it. Then we tried to do it the first Tuesday in this month, and I don't remember what happened, but somebody or other wasn't able to make it, so we postponed it. And then we tried again last week, but M was having mental health, was having, just kind of general, was not really available or up to it. So, you
I
get the
kind
idea.
of...
And of course, you just sort of didn't even show up.
Well, I didn't really know about it until day of, so...
Yeah, that also... Thank you, Mordreen. That also happened. So, yeah, basically it was a complete shit show from the start. So in case you're wondering why everything on screen is absolutely ridiculous and kludgy and hopeless, it's because behind the scenes aren't much better. But the main reason I wanted to do this stream was because 2016 was a really, really shitty year just for everybody involved, I think. And, a lot of people are referencing the plethora of celebrity deaths we had over the course of the year. And, okay, yeah, that's one thing, but I think for a lot of people it goes a lot deeper than that. Speaking for myself, I lost two very close relatives within about a month of each other. My uncle, one of my uncles on my dad's side, and one of my cousins on my mom's. And making matters worse, it was an uncle I really looked up to, being something of a modern day Renaissance man, very mechanically inclined, loved working on cars, was trying to learn how to fly, all kinds of interesting. He's a very interesting guy, and I really wish I'd had the chance to spend more time with him. And the other was pretty much... My cousin was pretty much the only person on my mom's side of the family who isn't an elitist douchebag. She had plenty of her own problems, I'll tell you that much, but at least she wouldn't bullshit you, So, I really miss both of them. And, I mean, just fuck 2016 for that. It's also the year I got fired for missing too many days because I had to go to 2 funerals within a month. Among other various reasons. One thing I need to point out is I suffer from high-functioning autism, and one of the ways that kind of manifests is I also suffer from clinical depression, which actually makes it very hard to go into work some days, especially when other things in my life are kind of going completely... Somebody dropped. I'll just keep going, though. It's just... That's okay. We'll get back to him later. Anyway, what was I saying? Right. So, I did have to take a few mental health days. My manager said it was fine. Human resources begged to differ. So, they fired me. For having a mental issue that both HR and my manager had been, apprised of well before I was ever employed in the first place. And I'm not going to make any bones about this being a good job that I had. It was minimum wage, part-time, no benefits whatsoever. But it was at an auto parts store, and that's kind of the industry. I really want to get into the automotive industry. That was kind of the ground level that I was hoping to get in at, was working at an auto parts store and then eventually working my way up to actual mechanic work. And because this whole thing fell through, I just straight up have no way to really kickstart this very easily anymore. I'm no longer getting out on the ground floor. I actually have to do this the hard way, get ASE certification, and then, hopefully, get a job as a mechanic. So, that's a major setback in its own right. And I've tried to look for other work since, and wouldn't you know it, nobody's hiring, or at the very least, nobody's hiring me. Can't help but wonder if that might have something to do with the fact that I got fired from my last job. Only bright spot I can really list for 2016 on my end, at least, was, I'm an uncle now? Yay? In fairness, I have a general dislike of children, and that also includes babies, but my nephew is, to give him some credit, remarkably well-mannered for a little wriggling maggot thing. Like, he's surprisingly not loud. Which, I should mention, one of my other cousin's kids, scarcely a year older than him, we frequently had to babysit her, and, oh god, I could hear her scream from in my room, and those of you who don't know, I mean this room, which is not my bedroom, but is actually a quasi-soundproof kind of study area attached to my bedroom. I have a very strange house. But yeah, that's at least one nice thing I can say about 2016. Thank you for giving me a nephew who doesn't suck. I'm sure his parents would be so glad to hear me say that. Anyway, anybody else got some grievances they'd like to air? This is definitely the time to do it.
I guess I have some. It's, well, about a year ago, graduated college, and basically I've been living at home, not knowing what to do with myself. And, I got a job for 3 months, and then they fired me for mental health reasons, which was shit.
A lot of that going around.
And so basically I've just I still can't drive, still can't get myself to learn how to drive. I'm just feels like I'm in a rut.
I'd offer to teach you, but one other thing I forgot to mention is that the one car in our family, this is lovely by the way, we're a family of 4 licensed drivers and we have 5 cars. Only one of which is actually in my name. The rest are kind of there's one other that's kind of a community vehicle that we can all pretty much use as we need to. But the only one that I have exclusive ownership of is completely broken at this point. I can't even start it without it making some sort of horrific noise, not going anywhere, and me just shutting it off before something explodes. I mean, we're talking about a car that's 31 years old now. But it's a pain in the butt, because I bought this car as sort of a dream car project, and despite all the time, effort, and money I've put into it, it's just kind of gotten worse over the last year. Which Wendy can certainly attest to. Because unfortunately, she was in the car when everything kind of started to go downhill. I'm not saying she broke it, which would have been rather impressive seeing as she was riding shotgun, but, yeah, okay, see you in a bit. That was, yeah, just kind of the worst possible time. In the middle of a charity road rally, with a friend of mine visiting from out of state as my co-driver, and suddenly the car decides suddenly the engine decides it no longer wants to be an engine. Like, I was still able to limp it home at the very least. We finished the rally even, but you know, it was a little bit harrowing, and it's only gotten worse from there, I'm afraid. I'm sure nobody cares about that. It's car stuff. I know, that's kind of a niche thing, but...
I guess... You know what? For some reason, I have a good feeling about 2017.
Well, I mean, it can't get much worse.
Because, like... Well, for one, I started a writing project.
I've noticed. I've read it. It's good.
And, start to work out regularly, and, like, this is the year I finally freaking get into shape.
Yeah, I've been telling myself that for a few years now.
You should take up my workout regimen. It's intense.
But then I have to wake up on time.
Do you have to be camping to do it?
What?
What?
Because it's intense.
Oh.
Back.
You came
missed
back at just the right moment.
You missed a
I
pun.
heard intense.
Zach made a pun.
Zach made a pun.
Zach made a pun, and it hurt my soul. Okay, so... anybody else got some grievances they'd like to air? I've gone, obviously. M's gone.
Anyone else?
Well, I'm sure you've got a few, huh?
Well, the only thing I can say is that 2016 I lost my job because I was looking for another job.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense, by the way. We hear you're looking for another job. You're fired.
Well, the thing is, as I heard that the place I was working at goes through part-timers like crazy.
That's kind of true of a lot of places, really.
My grandma passed away, and my uncle and two of my aunts were complete and utter douches.
Yeah.
And one more that's been bugging me, if you're interested,
Go ahead. That's what we're here for.
is the people that keep going on saying that 2016 was a terrible year.
I mean, it was just usually not for the reasons they said it was.
2001 would like to hear back from you.
It's not to say 2001 wasn't a bad year.
Yeah, I mean...
But the worst year? But 2016 was still the worst year?
Yeah, I mean...
For me.
It was bad for different people for different reasons, but if you think about it, every year's like that.
On
We can't say the entire thing was bad because, I mean, we've
Well, yeah, I
done
mean...
stuff like we've been going through those D&D campaigns and stuff this
Yeah,
year.
of course, there's a lot of good that happened this year. There's a lot of good that happens every year, but I think some of the bad that happened this year, for some people, myself certainly included, was bad to a level beyond the realm of statistical likelihood.
There is an Ebola vaccine now. Child mortality is down across the globe. There is a 9% survival rate in pancreatic cancer sufferers. The gene responsible for ALS is found. Volunteers in India planted 50 million trees in 24 hours. Suicide rates are down globally. The big ozone hole in the Arctic is starting to heal.
That one I didn't even hear about.
Neither did I.
I actually
And,
did,
and,
but
and you know what? No one ever hears about any of this stuff, which is really unfortunate.
I heard about most of that.
I've heard about most of those here and there, but
Do not underestimate the size of the rock I live under.
The Rabbinical Assembly issued a resolution affirming the rights of trans and non-conforming individuals. Mind-controlled robot arms. Yes, those are a thing now.
And the Metal Gear Solid.
Amazing.
And the Metal Gear Solid fans rejoiced. Yay.
A lighter note, a more smaller note, is that Leonardo DiCaprio got an Oscar.
Yay.
The Wild Tiger's numbers are up for the first time in 100 years. Giant pandas are no longer endangered.
Neither are manatees.
The solar-powered plane did a world trip.
Global
malaria is down 60%. 93% of the world's children learn to read and write, the highest percentage in human history. China is planning to be completely renewable by 2020 and has global plans for 2050. There's been a huge global push for renewable energy. Norway committed zero deforestation. Every major grocer in the fast food chain in the U.S. has pledged to use cage-free eggs only by 2025. Manatees no longer endangered. Wild wolves are back in Europe. Wild salmon is spawning in the Connecticut River for the first time since the American Revolution. The Colombian white-tailed deer no longer endangered. Green sea turtles no longer endangered.
Woo! Turtles!
SeaWorld is no longer breeding captive killer whales. The humpback whale is no longer endangered. Global aid is up by 7%. The America's most generous year ever in charity and aid, and China's most generous year ever in charity and aid at $15 billion.
Well,
but we're not done there.
Really?
Cubs won the World Series.
Oh yeah, that happened.
Yep.
There were
Yay.
there were 126. There's only 126 kakapo parrots left in the world. Now there's 154.
Hooray! Slightly more parrots!
Hawaii boasted the largest protected place on the planet. Gambia and Tanzania banned child marriage. The death penalty is illegal in more than half the world. 300 African communities pledged to end female genital mutilation. A law against honor killings is finally passed in Pakistan. There may be a 9th planet lurking in the solar system. Juno made it to Jupiter after 5 years. Scientists found an Earth-like planet just 4.2 light years away. And we got serious about putting humans on Mars.
Finally.
Always nice to know that no matter what happens, at least something good occurs. But, I mean, you know what? Fuck it. Fuck the butt. Don't fuck the butt, but fuck the butt.
I'll say this: when it comes to the people saying that 2016 was a bad year simply because of the celebrity deaths and Donald Trump, don't tell me it was a bad year. It was actually a good year.
Well, it was a good year in some regards and a bad year in others. Like any other year, really.
Personal-wise, it's always going to be hit and miss. There's always things that happen with people.
Yeah.
But when we talk about in general, what happened?
Well, that's kind of the thing. This was supposed to be sort of on a personal level, I think.
And the whole 2016 was the worst year ever. And yada yada yada.
I don't know.
All that jargon just really got on my nerves the last year, the last bit of the year.
I don't know. If people are actually using ever, I would much rather live in 2016 again, than live in any year where the bubonic plague was a thing.
You got me there.
Yeah, no kidding.
Dark Ages, the fall of Rome. What else?
The Bush administration.
World War One.
I lived through that. Not gonna live through the plague.
Yeah, I'm just saying I'd rather not live through that one again.
Yeah,
I'm not
sure.
putting it on the level of the plague, certainly, but
I should hope not.
I don't know. It just reminds me of Ivan Ooze from the Power Rangers movie. The Great Depression! The Black Plague! The Brady Bunch reunion!
That actually got a laugh at me when I heard that.
I know. So yeah, that was not only our airing of grievances against 2016, but also our little reminder that things weren't all bad and could certainly have been much, much worse.
I could go more into detail on some things, but I'd rather not
know?
start a big ass debate.
Just think of
Yeah.
it this way. You could have been one of those people that ended up on that list, on the list of
Jericho.
No.
you might end up be one of those people who got on the list of
You might be
stuff
on
that gets
Deadspin.
stuff that they got stuck in their various holes.
Yeah, true.
Yep. Okay, so that being out of the way, that's the least fun part of the night. What do you say we get back to something a little bit more,
Hang on a sec
Okay.
to mute my mic real quick.
Okay. I'd ask why you're muting your mic, but you're muted, so
Okay.
yeah.
Sorry
I'm
about
guessing. Yep.
Ah. Hi.
Click.
So yeah, I figure now that we've gotten all the rather unsavory things out of the way, let's say we have a little fun.
Well, thanks, Satan. It's pronounced Satin.
So, I vote we do Jackbox because I haven't found Cards Against Humanity funny recently.
So you've said.
I'm gonna be opposite and say Cards Against Humanity because unless someone else has the Jackbox Party Pack,
Zach does.
Okay.
Yeah, I picked it up because you mentioned a couple times having problems running it.
And Zach is, at the end of the day, kind of the best person.
It's really because my computer tends to overheat when I have it open and
Right.
the computer's charged up. But when I unplug it, it works for a few rounds.
Speaking of, is my computer on fire? No.
Admittedly, I don't know how long I'll be able to go. I'm getting kind of tired.
Alright, well,
It's cool.
well,
Last as long as you can.
yeah. I mean, we're kind of coming up on the 2-hour mark here, thereabouts. I figure we could maybe do 3. Maybe. We'll see.
Yeah, sure.
I really did not have much planned for this particular stream, but, we're having fun. It's a good time. We're getting some laughs.
Not a lot of it, Michael.
He asks, what's Jackbox? And I will say, you will find out.
You know what? I'm actually going to explain, because that's all I'm really good for, and it will fill the dead air while we wait for Zach to boot his copy up.
Yes.
Jackbox, the Jackbox Party Pack, is a game, or rather a set of games, available on Steam that are kind of designed to be sort of low, kind of low-key. I wouldn't say low-key, exactly, but, very low-stress, high-hilarity party games. It's got various different options within there. It's got Drawful, which is like Pictionary for people who are going to hell. It's got one of my personal favorites, which is Quiplash, which is like Cards Against Humanity for people who are slightly more creative or for people who are creative enough. It's like Cards Against Humanity for people who are creative enough to actually write their own cards. Let's see, there's also, like, Fibbage, which is kind of like a trivia show, except you're also at the same time trying to dupe other people into picking your false answer, whilst also looking for the true answer. An interesting one. I've seen the Runaway Guys play that one a few times, but we've only ever played that once. Might need to fix that. There's You Don't Know Jack, which is more of a straightforward trivia game. I personally don't like that one too much, though, because... I don't know. It just seems a little bit too dependent on... It just seems a little too dependent specifically on reflexes than actually knowing the answer. And if you kind of saw the setup for that, you probably know why. Most of what we play is Quiplash, because we're terrible people. With Drawful coming in as a close second, because, again, we're terrible people. So that's most likely what we're going to be doing for the remainder of this stream. In future...
And you know, I just thought of something. For those, since there are small enough people watching, perhaps the people in the chat can join the game.
Well, the issue with that then becomes, I don't know if Sissy's the only one watching, or if she's just the one commenting. And the other issue being, you can see what I'm putting down. Hello? Oh, damn it. Okay. This could be bad. Okay. Oh, lovely. Oh, come on, you son of a whore. Oh, come on. Shit. Well, the stream's apparently still... Well, at least on this end, it's still working. Oh, not good, not good, not good. Oh, good. Come on. Okay, well, that works. No, it doesn't.
Oh dear.
Are we back? Are we back? Have I got Skype back at least? Can you hear me? Hello? Guys? Hello? Please let me salvage this. Come on. Fucking balls. Oh my god. Would you just... Okay, that's back. In really shit quality. Okay, for those who can hear me, all nobody, possibly. I'm currently dealing with a whole bunch of issues with programs not responding. I think I'm currently running this thing on the ragged edge of its performance envelope, which wouldn't surprise me at all, considering it's not exactly the most optimized thing in the world. But once I get Skype working again, hopefully we'll be able to get back to business. Yes, well. Okay. Yeah. Don't know if anybody can hear me. That's a point. Awesome! Yes! Good to know that I can at least be heard. Now then. Skype. Skype. Ah. Ladies and gentlemen, Windows 7 is why we can't have nice things. Come on, here we go. Come on. Okay. Oh, this is poopy. Okay. Well, that was annoying. Basically, everything went stupid for a second there. I think
Apparently.
I've got everything back and running, though.
The stream sure seems to agree with you.
Okay, good, great, awesome. Well, while we've got everything stable, then, let's say we continue with what it is we were doing.
Okay.
Let me just finish up on what I was going to say, though.
You were saying a thing,
'cause
yes.
I was talking about the Switch and all that, and some of the people complaining about it. But anyway, the PS4 launch wasn't exactly that good either.
Oh God, it was horrible.
Because people are complaining about the Switch, saying that it doesn't have enough games for it, and because there's there's only 3 or 4 games coming out for it. Why is this happening? It's like the PS4 had 26 games, 26 or 27 total when it was released.
That's not a lot of games.
But out of those games, all I ever hear people talk about was Bloodborne, Until Dawn, and Killzone, but only because it wasn't good.
Yeah.
The rest were games one where you can find your phone, others were third party, and the others, while first party games, weren't exactly that good, like Infamous Second Son.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hey, are we starting up the...
Well, we're certainly thinking about it, because Wendy popped off for something.
Yeah.
Well, no sense not at least getting things set up first.
That's true.
And
What do folks want to do?
We'll worry about that when Wendy
When he
gets
gets
back.
Okay, then
Do you
it's
wanna
as set up as I can get it.
Do you want
Okay,
a screen
cool.
share so we can see it?
I mean, you're going to be looking at my desktop then.
Well, we need to...
While we continue to wait for what people want to do, because there's, depending what you want to do depends on what thing I open up.
Oh.
Yeah.
You'll get set up later.
If this was any other live stream, this is about the point where where the host would put on a bit of music or something. But because this is YouTube, please stop before the content ID sets in. We all know how that goes,
Yeah.
and that's
I don't
exactly
think
why no
any-
music is playing.
I don't think anyone here is good enough to set off the content ID.
Have you seen the shit that sets off the content ID?
Oh yeah.
I
one more-
mean,
Go ahead.
video game player, so yes. Although, granted, most of it is Star Wars related. They crack down real hard on that.
Fucking mouse.
Oh yeah. One more thing about the whole Switch deal. I'm sorry to bring it back up,
Yeah.
but people also seem to forget that the PS3 had a horrible start.
Oh goodness, yes.
The PS3?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
$599 US. And really,
Shit.
the only titles I've ever heard people talk about were Motorstorm, Heavenly Sword, Lair, and Resistance. At that time,
Yeah.
Yeah, that
those are the
sounds
only four
about
games
right.
I heard. You had other third parties, but those weren't really well talked about.
They really weren't. But, I mean, yeah, I legitimately don't understand why we have to go through this every time a new console is released. Because everybody says it sucks before it's even out.
Because console fanboys and everybody likes to critique things before they even know what they're talking about.
Like, I don't
the
even...
glorious PC gaming master race.
I
I
mean,
don't
you
even-
could just go that route.
I don't even get what people have against the Wii U, honestly. And that,
I
by
like
the
it.
way, debuted with some really awesome games. Like Super Mario 3D World.
It floundered out, unfortunately.
Well,
Yeah.
unfortunately, it was... I mean, the Wii U's biggest failing, I think, was no fault of the Wii U itself. It was just badly marketed.
That too. Like, it was horrendously marketed. There were people that thought it was just a attachment. It was just a attachment for the Wii, for the regular Wii.
Yeah. Which is... And that's a right fucking shame, because the games that were for the Wii U are fucking amazing. I mean, Splatoon is just the first one I can think of off the top of my head that's an absolute joy to play.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh, hi!
Mario Maker is fantastic.
Oh goodness, yes.
And then there's Xenoblade X, which I've sunk so many hours into. I mean, you kind of have to, as big as the game is, but... Is it as good as the original? No, it's not as good as the original Xenoblade Chronicles, but it's also not telling the same story, so there you go. I just wish it had an actual ending, is all I'm saying. Not going to spoil anything for anybody, but the ending of Xenoblade Chronicles X is a little bit underwhelming.
The Switch is going to get more games coming in. They've already got a
Oh, yeah.
so far right now. They already got a pretty well done third party support.
Yeah, absolutely.
Provided the third party stays. But going by the comments I've been reading, third parties are very well interested in the Switch, including some of the people who made including From Software.
And, you know, everybody's harping on the fact that Skyrim, which is now a very old game, is going to be on the Switch. Yeah, who cares?
First of all, it's Skyrim remastered. You're getting a bit of an updated version.
And second of all, if you already own the game, and you probably do, who cares?
I want to get it for its portability. If I get it, I'm getting it for its portability. And who knows, potential mods.
Cheaper than a high.
And you
It's
know
cheaper
what?
it's cheaper than a gaming laptop.
When the Switch comes out, I want to play Skyrim.
And you know something?
Guess fair.
The one that I'm really looking forward to, actually, that nobody else is looking forward to, except me, and I think Ifrit also kind of like the look of it, is ARMS. Like,
Arms is. I'm sorry. I keep calling it a JoJo simulator. I'm still gonna call it a JoJo simulator. It looks like friggin' JoJo.
what?
I will agree with that as someone who is currently watching that series.
As somebody who doesn't watch that series for reasons of being far too easily distracted, A, yeah, it's pretty JoJo. B, well, JoJo or not, it looks really fun. It just looks super crazy fun.
Motion controls I heard weren't as bad as people were making them out to be.
Yeah, from what I've seen, Pro Jared actually had a chance to play that at like kind of a press event, and he loved it. So
really, the games I'm looking forward to the most on the Switch, besides Breath of the Wild, is Splatoon 2, ARMS, Mario Odyssey, and the Mario Kart 8 port.
Finally,
Actually-
a reason to pick that up.
I'm actually very excited about the Mario Party 8 port. Who dropped?
Oh, for drop.
Oh no, he's back.
And he undropped. Ah!
That was fast.
Yeah.
I had to close out and come back in. For some
Alright.
reason, the sound just keeps not wanting to work.
That's
Alright.
stupid.
That's-
Can we
Yeah, we
change
should
the
probably
button?
actually.
Yeah.
Should probably start.
So, for
Or
real
we
this
lose our
time,
audience completely.
what do we want to do?
I
I
mean,
don't know,
Well, first
but
things first, we need the room code.
well, we don't have a room
need to
yet.
know
That's
which
the thing.
game to run in order to get you a room code.
Let's go with Quiplash.
One or
It's
two.
kind of the
Yeah,
old
I was
standby.
gonna
Yeah.
say Quiplash.
Quiplash 2.
Okay.
say a few rounds of Quiplash, a few rounds of Drawful.
Sounds
then we
good to
call
me.
it a night.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, actually, I was gonna say Quiplash and then Fibbage, just because it's been so long since we played Fibbage.
We can do all three then. We'll just have to do less rounds of each.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's say like
Well,
Two-
I think I can't remember what I was gonna say.
I was gonna say we could probably just do 2 rounds of each.
Yeah, that works.
Nice thing about the rounds in these games is they are pretty short. Anyway, I'm going to need this. Hello, friends! Now everybody can see your Skype names.
Anything here? Anything?
All one of them.
Here? Nope, we're cool.
Could be worse.
Let's get. This
Oh
thing.
no, my name is out there.
Oh no.
No.
Yeah, this is why the rest of us don't use our actual names.
I'm a little surprised mine doesn't use my real name. I'm not lying.
The other party can't see you yet. That's because they can see me on the stream. Okay, so today's 4-letter code is WRV.
Werv. I'm a starfish too.
Aww.
The Titanic.
Why are you the Titanic? I mean,
Because my heart will go on.
I was gonna
And
guess it's
there's
because you
M.
go down, but
oh my. And Windy, and I guess we're
I'm
just
a
working on it.
carrot.
So yeah, this is how Quiplash works. For everybody who isn't the host, you're basically just constantly switching between your Skype page that the game's host is screen sharing on, and the actual web page where you're putting in your answers. Is it mildly annoying? Mildly.
Well, if you have dual screens or a smartphone, you can just do that.
Yeah. Funny you say that.
I think we're still missing one person.
Do I have my phone on me? Yeah, we're missing
it's
Zach.
me. It's the host. Okay, I'm in.
I have one screen. Although, I wonder if I couldn't hook up my TV as a second screen.
Great question. Figure it out
Okay,
later, because
Joe.
you're the leader.
Yeah. Okay, well. Everybody's in. And away we go! Yeah, there's normally there's also,
so much trouble loading.
I should mention as well, there's normally sarcastic, pithy commentary going on from some random dude. But because this is being done over a
I'm
Skype screen share, not only is there absolutely zero, not only is the frame rate terrible, there's also no sound.
Round one.
Okay, so basically, you're given a prompt on your.
You're given two prompts on your screen.
Well, you're given a certain number of prompts based on whoever's playing, but for example, you can see exactly what I've got here. Oh dear. And
Oh goodness.
So my friend is asking, the one who's in the chat is asking to join the game next round.
you know what? I think we might just let you. I feel a little bit terrible for that one.
You should. I'm assume.
Yeah, I was gonna say if any of you guys are actually watching the stream right now, don't.
10
That's
seconds.
cheating.
I mean, I thought about it, but it would be rather obvious if I did it.
Yes. Oh, well.
Oh goodness.
Oh!
Oh. Oh.
One of these things is not like the other.
Well. That's bad.
I'm so sorry.
You
Lord
should
forgive
be.
me.
You should be.
I just couldn't.
You have Wendy.
These two are much more similar.
Why not both?
I mean, I can't decide.
Better do it quickly, though.
Wendy, why? Admittedly, the pooping one might have been the better one to go for. Oh no!
Oh,
Oh man,
Oh man,
what is this?
what is this?
3, 2, 1. Come on, guys. Ah, come on.
One day.
Thanks for depriving me of a quiplash, Wendy.
We lost.
Ah. Oh no.
Okay, I'm back. Good.
I always preferred oranges. That's good.
Yeah.
I beg your pardon.
Beg your pardon.
And that's what happens when you get everybody to vote for you. That's a quiplash, and it gets you extra points.
But Glory's the actual former My Little Pony.
Yeah? That doesn't necessarily make it funnier.
Hmm.
Oh, goodness.
The guys, I expected this from Japan.
A bouncy asshole.
I expect to see that in Japan.
How's the bouncy asshole sad? That's actually funny.
I mean, it
That
rhymes,
guy's
but
a
that's...
thing.
It's just the whole.
It's just the whole.
Dang it.
Oh yeah, I'm terrible. Round 2, point values are doubled, including the winner bonuses, including the quiplash. Okay. Ooh.
Oh, God. I have too much source material for this one.
I am such an asshole. No, I'm not bouncy. Shut up. Mana mana do 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 do. Mana mana do 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 do. Mana mana do 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 do. Okay, we're waiting on the two. We're waiting on the fellers.
There we go. Fine.
I need to get a watch. Okay, and first one up is a terrible name for a panini restaurant. That is a terrible name. For
Yeah.
anything, in fact. Oh, Windy!
I couldn't think of anything. So yes, I cheated.
I mean, not even like squeeze them buns or something? Want
Oh.
Sounds like it's like everybody's brain went there.
Yeah. Vaginal tetanus is not a good time.
No.
As someone who has a few ships involving Warforged, I take offense to that.
Are you trying to say that vaginal tetanus is a good time?
No!
Oh.
I'm sorry, but one automatically loses because tines?
Blame the friggin' virtual keyboard.
Damn it!
I'm sorry, but if they were dropped before, they would be dead.
Yeah,
That's why I went with the other one.
Well, that's
Yeah,
why
kinda.
that would be a particularly dumb question.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
I would read the extraplanar tentacle monster. That's pretty bad, though.
A set of galloping abs.
Dang it! I was surprised that the other one was mine, though.
Nobody.
Yeah, nobody.
I wrote that novel, goddammit.
Really? Damn
Yours.
What? Oh, come on!
Obviously, I didn't get the reference.
It was literally referencing a question Windy asked last round.
Fuck you.
Dude, because I'm first now.
This is why you need to pay attention to things. Like,
Alright, same question.
comic.
I don't know.
Oh no, we have
For the record, this is our first time playing Quiplash.
10 seconds. Sweet.
Pre postmodern art. That's impressive.
It's
Did I win? I did
Apparently.
one! Huh. Who'd have thunk? That being said, I don't think it was quite enough to overcome your lead, so...
I don't quite think you're right.
Yeah, no, it wasn't.
No.
I lose!
Bam!
Dang it.
You asshole!
Douchebags.
And now we're going to get one more person in.
Put the stovepipe hat in the box.
Don't need to.
That's up to Sigma.
Well, I mean, she can... I mean, one, she's going to be playing on a major delay. And two, she's going to be able to see what I put in. So, that's a problem.
yeah, given the delay, I think that's the bigger problem is the delay.
Yeah.
Let's not.
It's just a logistical nightmare. I'm so...
We-
You don't quite realize how bad the delay is, I'm afraid, Sissy. It's bad.
I will also admit it's bad. I'd love to have you play, but
Yeah.
it's impressive.
Yeah.
Actually, I've had to mute the stream this entire time because otherwise I will be listening to folks 5 to 10 seconds behind me.
Yeah,
least.
Yep.
it's an ongoing issue with a lot of streams, just in general. Latency is just always going to be a thing, I'm afraid.
That's why
Yep.
really the only time people actually can get in, the only time the audience members can get in is better to get in is when they're part of the audience in the game.
That said, we appreciate that you're enjoying yourself.
I mean, I think she could still get in, but she should at least go ahead and put a maybe not be maybe not be a participant, just part of the audience and vote what she wants.
Sorry? What?
I think that there's a way you can
There's-
be an audience member.
Yeah, when the game's going on, you can put in the code. You can be an audience member.
Well, yeah, but... Oh, I see. Alright, well, in that case, I guess... Well... But, I mean, how does that make it any different than just watching it on the stream?
I think that
There's
so
go-
that
there-
you can get some more points.
It's a deal for other players to get points, basically.
Oh, okay.
Like the audience members can participate in voting which of the ones they find funnier.
Yeah, we could do that. I guess. We can try it, certainly. Not entirely sure what pitfalls it's going to entail. I'm sure there's going to be plenty. But hey, nothing ventured, right?
So if you want to try and be part of the audience, wait for the game to go on, and then when you do, go to jackbox.tv, put in the room code, and maybe put in a name. I don't know if it's gonna be if it's gonna be a thing or not.
So should I set it up for new players then?
Now set up for
No.
same players.
Same players, okay.
Yeah.
In that case, I suppose I'll just hit the button. Yes, the button. The button. Should I hit the button? I'll push it. I will push it! I'll push the button. So, yeah, whenever you feel like it, just go ahead and type in WRV!
WRV.
Yeah.
Sorry, I disappeared.
Oh, you disappeared?
Andy came down here to get cheesecake, so
Cheesecake.
I want cheesecake.
I too want cheesecake. Sadly, all I have is regular cake.
I don't even have that anymore.
I am an asshole, I am an asshole, I am such an asshole. Look at me.
Big surprise to everybody involved.
Yes, I'm sure.
Guys.
Are you sure your asshole is a bouncy?
Oh.
No.
Bouncy.
I didn't even. I didn't see movie title, but I lose. I didn't see movie title, so I. Yeah, sorry.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
One.
We didn't vote.
Who didn't vote? Yeah, that's fair.
Good question.
Oh, okay.
Because that looks like everyone to me.
Yeah, that looks like everyone. I'm dead.
The Titanic has overcame the iceberg.
If I just.
Super quick flash.
If I just read that properly.
The only way out of Mississippi is to.
Oh no! Oh no! But oh yes.
We like a big boy.
The goddamn hole in the ground.
It was quite literally the first thing that popped into my head.
Paddle faster. I hear banjos.
Also, I misread the question, so.
Oh no.
One of these things is exactly like the other.
2, 1.
Oh yeah.
I was trying to make a wood joke, but
Quick flashes in a row. My God.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that one. Definitely that one.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yes!
What's with all the quiplashes?
it's a great question.
Well, when the answer is something like Fucktober.
Oh no.
Oh, I know which one I'm answering.
I can't even read the second one.
Clothes made in.
Entire we out of zippers.
Typo.
It said E on my phone, so.
I like Tron lines. Shut
Yay,
up.
I had points.
I like Tron. Shut up.
I wasn't expecting Tron Lines to get so many points. Holy shit!
Well,
Yeah.
okay. Now it's a party.
But seriously, I wasn't expecting Tron Lines to get so many points.
I hope somebody gets that reference.
I hope someone gets the reference of mine also.
Hmm. My biggest problem with this chair is it has no lumbar support.
Yeah.
I need to
You
work
should
on
get
that.
a couch.
You mean
Okay.
like that one?
I'm not looking at the stream right now, so
I have a couch. Well, it's a
okay,
10
futon.
you
seconds.
should use it.
It's a futon, but it's actually got less lumbar support. Mostly by virtue of being a futon. I thought we weren't playing Cards Against Humanity.
I'll admit, one of those went the same direction my brain first went.
Yes.
Oh! Cool! Apparently somebody remembers Aggressive Retsuko.
The what?
Oh my god.
Oh, that video! Those videos!
Yeah.
Enough with the monkey cheese! God damn it!
Oh my god.
Yes.
Yes!
There'll be at least someone got the Markiplier joke.
Poof!
Oh no. I gotta agree with this one. One, 3, 2, 1.
I don't know, an actual fucking aquarium, maybe?
To be fair, they're not wrong.
Which just kind of reminds me of Game Grumps' Eye of the Jew. I've got the eye of the tiger, maybe? Better get some more toilet paper.
Didn't even have toilet paper. Whatever.
Actually, I can never remember which one. Which came first, the toilet or the toilet paper? It's a question I...
Opener.
Did you just say the can opener?
Yeah. Oh no, cans came before the can opener. My bad.
Yeah, duh.
No,
You
like
must
way
dab.
before the can opener.
You must pose at the stoplight.
I was honestly expecting you to say you must pose at a roundabout.
I just dabbed.
I'm just imagining how that would work.
Well, to
The
be fair, JoJo
well,
was
I'm just
mine.
imagining how both would work.
Duh, you do sick tricks in your ambulance.
Oh,
Exactly.
I'm just so disappointed that apparently no...
I'm in first.
Dang it!
I'm actually funny tonight.
An actual fucking aquarium, maybe?
I don't know.
And, of course...
Another comic.
Uh,
Oh god, I am so sorry.
if yours is can I get a Slurpee, so help me.
I get a Slurpee.
Yes, hello. Would you like a Slurpee?
I should have picked that.
Well, gee, I wonder which one's different.
Give me a tub.
I lost it at where exactly is Waldo?
That one's kind of amazing.
Yes. Oh, my sugar, where's your youth, Gandhi?
I'm still happy with mine.
To speak to your manager.
It's not a question.
You think the people and customers... You think the customer cares? And it didn't even matter in the end.
Yeah, it looks like more than one person got my reference.
I have no idea what the reference was.
I got the reference.
I honestly half expected that one to be
I
Zach's.
got it. Yes!
Oh,
The Titanic has prevailed.
so if we're gonna do 2 rounds of each one, do we want to do Drawful or the other one first?
Fibbage.
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 Okay.
Wait.
You're my good,
Now
Furbage.
you pop on over.
Okay.
Yep. Oh, shoot.
Drop the bass.
Time for me to drop the sea bass.
Drop the bass.
You're definitely losing points on your health inspection that way.
Well, anything to defeat the Inklings.
Apparently there's 1 and 2 as well. Just gonna open up 2 because that's what I have open right now.
Yeah, okay. Bigger, better, fibbier.
Oops, that's the wrong window. This is not.
We're experiencing technical difficulties. Please stand by. Oh, there we go. And this time it's...
Piggy.
Well, I'm glad you guys did it for me.
Piggy.
Sweet.
Good show.
Alrighty.
Oh.
Rest in peace, Pops.
So I have no idea who's.
Appears
person
to be
who-
you.
No.
Really?
Me.
Wendy?
Not me.
Huh?
Give me Wendy.
It's
Wendy, I
Wendy.
think it's
Wendy, push the everybody's in button.
Uh-huh.
Wah,
Run.
wah, wah, wah.
Run.
And, of course, our audience members can now join.
Ooh, this is a jolly good show. That's a side potato.
Yeah,
So, I mean,
that's
I'm just waiting. I really need to work on
Yeah.
I really need to work on my hold on the dead air, but well. So
I
yeah.
have a hard time telling it's dead air because I'm actually listening to the stuff that's going on.
Alright, this game has sound.
It does actually.
Yes, it does. I will not be using that sound because I can't.
Pops, you're picking.
Ankle? Should we be able to type something?
Nah, he's still
Yeah, the best.
explaining. Just
Right.
just say something that's believable but is a lie.
Ta-da.
Oh no.
Who missed?
I was
Brandon did.
busy typing something up, but I didn't finish.
Oh,
anything.
well, that's... Oh.
Actually, whatever.
It's never that easy.
Yeah, good show.
Hang
I'm
on,
glad I didn't
that
shoot
is
that one
not what I inputted.
I had the strangest feeling.
I was expecting that.
It was actually...
Oh, wait, I get it. Never mind. Sorry.
Yeah.
Apparently not everybody liked the whole... Ooh, okay. Tequila! Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Damn it.
Well, I can safely say that's one of the... Oh, Mexico. Thank you so much for... Well, I know which one it isn't.
I don't know, man.
Get the jet fuel.
Don't.
Oh, I missed!
Oh. Wait.
The fuck?
You're kidding me.
What?
Seriously?
That's the most beautiful thing I've ever heard in my life! I don't even care that I lost. That's so cool.
That's actually pretty cool, yeah.
I was just joking about that.
And just think of all the JoJo references you could make.
Yada
When
yada.
it comes
Butts! 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 That's not butts.
Sport!
No, I'm not the one picking.
Sport hawking?
Okay, this is not what I was expecting.
I just... Ah. Yeah, that'll be the one. It's never that easy.
No.
Darn
It's
it.
never that German.
And
Yeah. I don't know. I just kind of looked at log, and I was like,
God damn it. The announcer just said, I must warn you never to Google German stool sports.
God, no!
oh my.
Exactly.
I'm just glad nobody picked Ouija board.
Yeah.
I would have been. I mostly just put that in purely because it sounded funny. And yeah. Ouija board.
Pick a word, okay. I'm gonna go with generic.
It's a
Okay.
suspect device.
Huh.
Hmm.
Hmm.
See, now this is bothering me that I don't remember what CH4 does.
Well, I'm legitimately stumped, so I might as well just go full on terrible.
Not much time left. Well.
Wow. Okay. I see Nintendo Capri Sun has been here.
Just quickly.
I actually got somebody with
Really?
that.
Oh my god, really?
What?
Really?
Methane.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Well, shit. Glad
That's
I remembered
how
it was.
figured it out.
I remembered it was some
You
kind of
see-
hydrocarbon. I couldn't remember which one, so I guessed.
I took chemistry and I didn't remember what that was.
Thank you, Sissy, for liking driving while masturbating. We're never gonna let you live that down. Butts. Spain?
Hey!
Why Spain?
Oh shit.
Why not?
Mm-hmm.
Did you seriously just get a Steam achievement for Jackbox?
I'm
Awesome.
getting achievements for playing these games in general.
Oh, fuck. You know what I just realized? I promised I was going to show you guys a thing, and I was going to do it at the very start of all this.
Wait, what?
Interpret dance.
Ha ha!
You shut your whore mouth!
Nope.
It's never that easy.
Oh, come on!
It was that easy!
You know how I figured that out?
Google?
You know how I figured that out?
Did you guess siesta too?
I typed in siesta, and it typed in, you put in the truth, enter a lie.
Yep.
Wow, you won by being predictable.
The thing I'm curious about is, so yes, it was the truth, and then it was like, no, you got to choose something else. But nap is okay, even though the true answer is nap time.
Yeah, see, it's kind of weird that that happened.
Just a prank, bro.
Oh, I totally. Fuck you too. I'll take it though. Someone, no, I think that. Wait.
I don't care what. I don't care who the answer is. It's still going to be funny.
Yes. Go, Wendy.
You
Oh,
missed
typing something in.
Applebee's.
Oh, please.
Oh, god dang it.
Oh, well.
Yes.
Shit.
Ha!
No way.
Good show.
Damn it.
I will rip your endocrine system out of your body. I can't believe.
God dang it.
From Michael Jackson?
No way.
Michael Jackson.
I didn't know Michael Jackson had a funny bone. I had a feeling I thought Gary Busey would be a good choice because, I mean, it's Gary Busey.
Same here.
Well, hi, Jackalope.
I'm just glad.
Applebee's, though?
Just for walking.
I don't know. I'm getting tired.
Oh,
No,
Applebee's.
running.
That's how you know it's stupid o'clock.
Yeah, bag will catch it.
for sure.
Oh, I think I. I feel like I should know about this, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll be it. Catastrophic sauce overload.
Damn it.
It's. Damn it!
Made it back.
Shit. A
Drunk?
squirrel.
Are you kidding me?
Oh my god, I just noticed the date. I did know that! That was on What the Fuck Is Wrong With You? How did I not.
How far
Yes.
back
What
was
did I
that?
say?
Because I do not remember that.
It was 2015!
Apparently I'm
But
not
th-
funny,
th-
but
those-
apparently I'm a good liar.
Ah! Ah!
We just want to do 2 rounds of
Ah.
waffle before we call tonight. I'm getting kind of tired.
I mean, alternatively, you could just go early and the rest of us could stay on and finish it off.
I want to stay for the whole thing. That's the thing.
I mean, you guys could switch. You guys could switch it to drawful, but I think I'm just gonna sit out and watch.
Well, I mean, if that's the case, maybe we should just do more fibbage. Like, just one more round of that.
Yeah.
And then a round of drawful.
Okay.
Okay.
Stick around,
Mostly.
Lindy?
Yeah. Indy?
Sticking around if we're going to stick around for one more round of fibbage?
Yeah, I'll do another round of fibbage.
Okay.
Yeah. Admittedly, I think Quiplash is my favorite of the bunch, but
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Whiplash. Draw
Because
for
that's one
idiots.
thing I don't like about fibbage is how fast you have to type things in.
This is true.
eh,
Okay, so this and that's another thing is that apparently everyone has to pick same players.
oh,
No?
no?
Oh,
No, it's waiting for host decision.
oh,
Well, you're the host, so.
No, not me.
Who
The
pre-
host
who
player,
pressed-
I guess. Windy was the first one who had to start it off.
Well, it's not me.
Ain't me.
okay. So apparently I'm. How come it's me?
Because you went in quote unquote first, I guess.
That is so weird.
It's how it works for all of these games, honestly.
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah.
Which is kind of weird. But, like, it's not like it's gonna understand that, my phone is, my phone, the guy who's running the game.
Thank you, Mordreen.
Use the Pops name in tribute for Pops.
Right, round one.
He's a pug. Doorknob. Knocker. Thing. It's bug knocker.
Fart knocker.
Which sounds like something I'd expect to hear out of Beavis and Butthead.
Shut up, fart knocker.
Butts, 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 butts. Butts!
Oh no.
Oh, I think I remember this.
Yeah,
That one's
it's
just-
probably wrong now that I think about it, but whatever. Made my choice. Yeah.
Come on, guys.
It was only after I voted that I actually realized, that would be the 16 and 17.
Ah!
Damn it!
I knew it. I friggin' knew it. It was smoke.
It was between smoke and corks, and I'm kind of disappointed it was smoke.
No, 'cause I
But smoke.
I remember hearing that they use smoke for something. I just couldn't remember what.
Smoke.
Yes.
Apparently that's where blowing smoke up your ass came from.
Huh.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I've learned something today.
Mm-hmm.
Something I never wanted to learn.
Oh my god. Cool.
Well, none of us are going to know anything about this.
Yep.
I picked it.
Oh shit.
Better get some more toilet paper.
No.
Hey.
2005. Okay, really?
Come on.
All right.
The irony. I gotta go for it.
Actually, I think that is it.
Oh god, did it really?
Huh. Well,
Shit!
I know somebody
I was
said something
thinking
like that. Apparently, somebody forgot to lie.
Bam.
It's cool not to learn. I'd never do it.
The fuck is wrong with Matthew McConaughey?
Great question.
I have no idea.
We thought he really had to tell us. Don't litter. 2005.
In 2005! Yeah, exactly.
What the fuck? Or luxury. Luxury works too.
That wasn't the one I wanted to click. What the fuck?
It's a time.
It said time's up. We're going.
I have to.
Yup, it's getting to be stupid o'clock.
Yep. My favorite time of the night.
Really? Ah!
Arr. Oh, I was afraid of that.
Yeah, bad feeling about that. Yep, I knew it.
Suddenly, I've gotten very good at lying.
It's Australia. What do you think was? What'd you think we expected?
Double damn it.
Australia!
Well, it's funny you say that because
Are you kidding?
What? Are you fucking
Beyonce's
serious?
body, really?
I was going to pick that.
Okay, first of all, how is something that new? Second of all, how the fuck did you know that?
I didn't. I used the defibrillator, and it was between that and insects. And insects was stupid. Sorry, Zach.
I have no idea what the building looks like, so I had no idea what to put.
Well,
I figured since it was Australia, it'd be a platypus penis.
Same here.
That's
why I went with it.
and that's exactly what I was banking on.
Shut up.
You.
It's not funny.
You're right. It's hilarious.
No.
Oh, no, it's not me picking. Okay, cool. Injuries. Everybody's favorite.
Ooh, this should be good.
Cowboys and injuries.
I broke my butt.
Oh no. Oh, this is Florida. This could be anything.
Well, it's not alligator, so we can at least, rule that out. It is stupid o'clock. The sad part is I'm pretty sure I know this one.
Ah,
I'm gonna be mad if it's not.
oh no.
I don't want it.
Really, Wendy?
What? It sounded like a what the fuck is wrong with you story. That's why I went with it.
Damn it. I'm done.
I fucking knew it!
I don't laugh if it was a senior citizen.
That was mine.
I had narrowed it down to a mackerel and the window. Ah, man.
There's a sentence I never expect to hear again. Oh my god. I'm kind of happy with the senior citizen one. I'm gonna go with this one. The joys of being an uncle. Oh, I know this one actually.
I don't even remember who Peppa Pig is.
Good. No, seriously, good. Somebody puts platypus. Well, apparently somebody forgot to put anything. What?
Oh my god.
No!
Oh, really?
I know which one of you posted that too.
Yeah, kinda.
Okay, I'm torn between two.
We'll go with
Which-
that one. I appreciate these two.
It's exactly the one you think it is. You actually...
Really, Em?
You're both fucking horrible, I hope you realize.
Oh, come on. I'm not joking. I'm not serious.
Nope.
Ah.
I was trying to think of
The real answer was...
Spiders.
Damn it, really?
Yeah!
why would that be banned though?
Australia!
Fuck.
You're right.
I forgot the Australian Broadcasting Company part.
That's the important part, though.
It really is.
It's also why I put crocodiles.
I actually didn't get a chance to input a lie.
Yeah. Ah, fuck, I think I know this one.
I can safely say I have no idea what the answer here is. Which I guess
Anyway.
kind of makes up for me knowing the Peppa Pig one, but... Yeah. Falling off the... What is that?
Ledge.
Falling off the ledge.
Of
Oh,
what?
I'm torn between two.
God.
Malaria.
Malaria. Fuck.
Did we all get it? We all got it! Well, that was the most pointless round in it. That was the most
Okay,
pointless
so
round ever.
obviously, yes, I was correct. I did know this one.
Apparently, so did the rest of us.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. No, I knew this one. I just thought I accidentally gotten it wrong and thought Pinocchio got smashed over the head with a hammer every time he lied.
First.
If somebody says Penosaurus Rex, Megalosaurus.
Okay, god damn you.
Shoot.
Fuck it.
Well, it's going to be very obvious which one mine is.
You know what? If Cake,
Yeah, same here.
if Cake was here, they'd know. Oh, look, Phallosaurus. And
Like I said,
actually, oh, please tell me it's not. Actually, I know exactly what it is, and I misclicked. Damn it. like I said, I misclicked. And everybody
Wow.
else got it right. And by everybody else, I mean 2 people, apparently. That is now everybody else. Okay.
Mine is not an ingenious lie. You shut up, narrator. I accidentally hit enter way before I wanted to.
Oh, come on!
500 points!
If I hadn't fucked up with that last click, I would have won.
Yes!
But at least I got the most
one
thumbs up.
game of
Yes.
Yeah, okay,
Head
one
over
game
to
at
Drawful.
one game O'Drawful.
Yes.
Yeah, like I said, I'll sit out of Drawful, and besides, I gotta step out. I gotta BRB.
Okay.
Okay.
Why would it be spiders? Australia! I feel so sorry for anybody who. I feel so sorry for Sissy if she's listening on headphones. And anybody else who comes across the recording of this stream.
you should probably put in the description "rip headphone users."
I mean, I feel like that's kind of implied just by virtue of it being me, but okay.
Yeah, but I also like linked people over, so they will not know you as well.
Oh, you linked people as well?
Yeah, I put it on my Facebook, and in case people check it out later.
Yeah, but did they ever bother to show up?
It doesn't look like it.
Yeah. That's okay. Nobody that I did this for, or nobody that I linked showed up either. So, there's that. Oh, my room code is Terry. Hi, Terry.
Terry? Who's Terry?
Necromancer, remember?
Terry,
Terry.
I'm shaking my fist.
Yeah, sure. It's good enough.
What am I doing? I have a
My
mouse focus.
Labido.
Australia.
Australia!
Oh, yes. I actually got in first this time. I can press the button.
Yay.
Yay!
Okay, so Drawful. It's kind of like Pictionary, except the picture is drawn completely beforehand. And it's also got some fibbage elements in that people are supposed to try and, well, you get the idea. Let's see.
Oh.
And then, do a little thing like so. Yeah. Well, that certainly didn't come out the way I wanted it to, but oh well. That's what I get for not having a smartphone.
Happens.
Well, like having a smartphone is
Now,
an advantage here.
no, I am using.
Having a
I'm-
touch screen is.
No,
No, it's not.
When you're using your fingers, it's not.
It's
Yes.
just like finger painting.
No, it's not. It is horrible.
Yes, if the paint forgot how to move. Okay.
Hold on, I think I just. Oh.
Sweet.
I think I know which one it is. At least you didn't just write Mowage.
Hey.
We all got it.
Well, you don't say.
Yeah.
For those who don't get it, one of the famous lines from Inherit the Wind is, "Do you think about what you think about? Sometimes." The
Like I said, smartphones, not necessarily an advantage here.
oh I get it. Oh.
Dang it!
Oh. Man,
Nope.
it was Frenchman, wasn't it?
It was just Frenchman.
Where's the beret?
I'm sorry. How am I supposed to draw a beret? You see where the smoke cuts off up there?
Yeah.
There's no space to draw a beret.
You made him too tall then.
Smartphone size.
It is at this point that I realize just how badly I drew this. On the bright side, hopefully it'll be obvious once the actual answer comes up. And might I say, I am horribly, horribly sorry for everything.
Oh, shit.
Yes!
Okay.
Oh, I'm so glad I got that. I'm so glad I actually managed to make that clear.
I'll admit, there was a moment there where I thought it was wrong because there was no space in it.
Apparently Laserdisc, like the actual... What the fuck is this?
I will reiterate my point from earlier. Having a phone
Exactly.
apparently is not an advantage.
Okay.
This came out worse than I thought it would.
Oh, you're just now looking at it?
God.
Um, um, um,
This is gonna be terrible. Landing an airplane. Oh, hey, someone actually.
What? How? How is...
I was just trying to draw a lizard with the sniper rifle.
No, you're correct. That definitely did come out pretty awful.
Or you
I don't
could
even
say
think you tried.
turned out awful.
Oh, god damn it! I hate it when they do that. They gave me a fucking color. I'm just gonna cheat. But in a rather innovative way.
There.
Let me know if I'm running out of time. This is gonna take a while.
think mine might be too self-evident.
Well, I mean, the entire
We'll
point is to
find
make.
out.
I would think the entire point is to make him as self-evident as possible.
This is true, actually. I keep forgetting what the point of this game is.
What's my time looking like?
You should be fine.
Oh shit! At this point, I might as well just fill in the whole thing.
It does the hands a little differently for 4 people than it does for 5, so I'm mostly guessing, but it looks like you're doing fine, and it hasn't like rung any alarms in my head. So through the headphones, I should say.
Oh, good. I was worried for a second you might have gone schizophrenic on us. No offense to actual schizophrenics, of course.
Let me just say this right here. I apologize for what I drew.
I don't, because for once I have nothing to apologize for.
I wholeheartedly apologize for what I
30
drew.
seconds, apparently.
How many?
30.
Shit, that gives you oodles of time.
I'm actually really only up for one more round, for just this round of this.
That was
That's
the plan.
how much is left in
Oh,
droplets.
right.
Yeah.
I forgot.
We're almost there.
Yeah, they're almost there.
Sweet.
It's a color, bear in mind. One of you was a dick.
Yes. But not close
Fortunately,
enough.
yeah. Australia!
Australia! Here we come!
This is right. Okay, that wasn't right. In a way, that kind of worries me. Ah.
There we go.
Heartfelt note.
I liked it.
Hey, look, a note. Yeah, and on the back's a letter. You know what? That's what I'd like to know.
What? What is this?
Well, it's not that.
Well, it sure as hell ain't that.
A nightmare.
Oh!
Okay, I think I get it.
I'm doing both of those alike, though. That's good.
Wait.
Oh! Oh, I hate you both.
Yes! Yes, you recognize the top hat on the booger.
I
Yep.
just now recognized the top hat on the
I
booger.
noticed that last night.
I mean, I was only looking for it because I put in runny nose.
I hate all of you. Good job. Oh,
I apologize profusely for this one.
you should.
Uh,
I won't, though.
Sure, why not?
It doesn't.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Ah.
Also, fuck you, whoever put feminism.
Nope.
See, this is why it was never as popular as Fuck Mountain.
Damn it.
That's the thing. I said I
Wait.
apologize profusely for a reason.
Oh my god.
Oh, fuck you, Ifrit! I just realized that's girly hair.
I know.
Feminazis. That's what you're that's what you did.
Yes.
Ah, okay.
Bring my deal.
Yes.
That's not my personal opinion. It's just the thing that came to mind.
Okay.
When you put it that way, I do see where you were coming from.
Right, well, that was a thing.
Yes.
So, that will be all for tonight's general festivities. However, there is one last thing I'd like to show everybody. Well, actually, two last things. One is something that I've already gone over with everybody, and that's kind of what we'll be doing on the way out. However, what I'm going to be doing in the meantime, or not in the you get what I mean. I do have one thing I wish to show you guys. For those of you who have followed my channel for a long time, all none of you.
Kinda.
I used to kind of be known for one thing. Well, for one very badly made videos. Not surprising to everybody, I'm sure. But one of the other things I was known for was pretty much every video I was in, I was sporting a leather bomber jacket. Unfortunately, that bomber jacket in particular was yet another casualty of 2016, and it was basically falling apart. So that's kind of why I haven't been wearing one. However, ignore that. That wasn't important, I think.
You just hit me. Ow.
Yes, it totally sounds like that wasn't important.
Oh, yeah! Yeah.
Now we wait for the stream lag.
Hadn't thought this through. And we're waiting.
Yeah, I see it.
Hey.
Hey.
Oh, yes.
New jacket.
Oh, yes, oh, yes. It's nice, too. And very, very cushy. Does need a little breaking in. The arms are a bit stiff, but getting there. Also, this won't sit down properly. It's annoying. In fact,
That is a boom.
half the damn collar won't sit. Or the entire damn collar. It's got some breaking in. There's some breaking in to be done here, obviously, but at the very least, I can still maintain that I am, in fact, as stylish as I was back in the day, which is to say, not at all. But I do have but it is a nice jacket. I like it.
Oh yeah.
That's good. That's good.
So, yeah, that's pretty much everything that needed to be said. I actually had planned to start the stream off with this and somehow managed to forget like an idiot. Which especially sucks because I've got my heater off and my fan on, so I have actually been freezing my nuts off this entire time.
Whoops.
Whoops.
I am not a clever man. But I'll tell you who is a clever man, and that is a fellow by the name of Flapjackage. Now, chances are most of you have never heard of Flapjackage, but if you've been around since the start of this broadcast, you heard a bit of music. Kind of an electronic proggy thing. Very nice. It's actually this particular group's official theme music of a sort, which I commissioned directly from him. It's called Analog Signal. Now, he's actually a very, very prolific. Flapjack is a very prolific producer of music, and you can actually find him on YouTube and SoundCloud under the name Flapjackage. I highly recommend that you do so. His work is great. But I mentioned that tonight is the Fuck 2016 stream, and as it happens, he actually wrote, well, not so much wrote as improvised, a song that very much encompasses the way most people feel about this past year. Ifrit notably excluded from this.
Hey.
Anyway, since we've reached the end of the stream now, I think it would be a very appropriate time to play us off with it. So, without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, Flapjackage.
I totally see 2016 fucking sucked. The future is a mystery. I've a feeling I might be fucked, 'cause I don't know what is ailing me. I don't know who I am. I apologize for fucking up, but I'm doing the best I can. The days ahead are seeming bright, with a big smile on my face. When everything's on fire with a divided